porn step motherfuckers.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Are we back on?
Yep.
Don was complimenting Freddy during the break.
He's great,
about
man.
how great he is.
Because you see, I'm trying to do a podcast and I'm watching. Mine is completely different than any talk. It's like a play. But to watch you guys, fucking Joe's a machine.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah. It
how
seems
much
like
he knows about what he knows
everything.
stuff about.
It's like what's his name said. Cusack said in 1988's "Say Anything." I know a little bit, a lot.
Yeah,
I know a little bit, a lot.
No, that's a great thing.
That's all you got to do. Jump in when you know. Keep it down when you don't know.
Speak intelligently.
Don't
what
jump
do.
in with your
and
stupid.
don't show videos of your German Shepherd dog watching Game of Thrones.
Well,
I wasn't like when Joe was talking about pool cues. I wasn't like I saw Color of Money.
I'll tell you one.
But I did see it a lot of times. That's a great movie.
That's a great movie, and you know what? The sad sequel.
Yeah, what was that about?
It's about your dog. Just go on. It's a romantic part.
It was about Minnesota Fats. The fat fell out of Minnesota. Rod Serling did a send-up in 1964 episode of The Twilight Zone, starring Jack Klugman.
Wow. You do know a lot about a little.
I know a lot about a lot.
You proved it.
I know a lot about a lot.
You proved it immediately. But I want to say that part of where Joe came after you for the video,
which I was deserving,
was because you are smart and funny.
Sure.
And probably, and in his mind, he thought he should have known that that video was completely unspectacular, and all you had to do is say, "My dog watches Game of Thrones," and then when he goes, "Oh, really?" Go, "Yes, really." He sits and looks in the direction of the TV when Game of Thrones is on, like the dog
turns his head.
Yeah, you don't know if he's into it or if he just there's a bug on the wall.
But
But I think that's part of the fun of it is to make fun of what you presented because you normally wouldn't present something so
if I don't get my balls
simple.
broken, I don't feel like I'm part of the group.
That's right. That's right.
Well, then let's go look at the comments on the YouTube video.
Oh,
Since
of course.
it's been up
Oh,
for about 30, 45 minutes.
People are going to say it's horrible.
It's been 244
Why would anybody go,
views.
that's a
Oh,
great
look how many
video.
likes I got. Fuck off.
23 likes, 4
23
dislikes.
likes.
Eat
out
shit,
of-
dickheads.
The top
244
comments are
views.
The top comments are Olive Garden butthole.
Okay, Olive Garden's rocking right now.
Attack Freddy's Twitter with dog undertones and stay black cocksuckers.
I got it. I deserve
Stay
that.
black.
I got to get the cock things because I'm still paying cock tax too for Teeb. Teeb cock tax me.
A
What
dog
does that
watching
mean?
Game of Thorns. Why?
It's this thing guys without cars like to do. Yeah. A game guys without cars like to play. Fuck with your Twitter.
Wow, Freddy, that was incredible.
Did you like that? I think there was a little cynicism in that one, Redban. Just a little bit. I'm reading between the lines there, but I'm going to go with a little cynicism. And you know what the sad thing is? My dog does do incredible shit, and I showed her doing the most mundane thing that was requested. Johnny requested it, asked me for couch time. And then when I showed him, boy, did I fuck up.
Well, you tried to get your dog in show business. It
But
was
you know
a
what?
great start. If it
I wanted to
would've
get her
worked,
in
it
show
would've been
business.
perfect.
Brian.
But the back of her head wasn't doing her any
Why don't we
service.
introduce the ladies that are
yeah,
best thing.
yeah. Let's
here
do
at the
that.
table instead of ignoring them?
Yeah, joining
Like
us.
rude
I don't
hosts.
even know why we're talking to
Can I introduce
people.
Aiko?
Yeah, you can.
The
But
reason I say that is because I think you have a great sound effect for that.
I know I do.
All right. Can I introduce them?
What are you drinking, Doug Benson?
Just crazy. It's crazy.
Freddie saw orange and was like, "What?"
Hey man, y'all drinking? Hey.
Oh, orange drink. Orange drink.
Hey, is that Fanta? Is that Fanta?
I don't know. What is it, Brian?
It's orange Diet Sunkist and cheap vodka.
Are you,
Yeah.
if y'all niggas just hold down on Fanta or Sunkist?
No, it's
And,
orange.
hey, I'm
orange
gonna
drink
make
and vodka.
I'm gonna make you one as soon as we introduce these beautiful ladies.
Yeah, let's bring them in.
How about a little more Sunkist and a little less vodka?
Oh, okay.
Why don't you have your headphones on?
Because I know something's coming.
Oh Jesus!
They'll be on in a second.
There we
Okay.
go. Something,
Okay, well,
that's
first
very
of all,
ominous.
right here, that's Mary
She
Jane.
doesn't like
She's
the
part of-
loud music, I guess.
She's part of the Ding Dong Show. She's a comic herself, pro model. And
Here we go.
everything.
Yeah.
And then, so by the way, watch her Ding Dong Show every Monday night, 10 p.m. at the Comedy Store. And then another Ding Dong cast member right over here, comic herself, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to.
Why did I take mine off? Why wouldn't that have been a simple, like, oh, I get it. time to take the headphones off before all this screaming begins. How do you pronounce it without the screaming?
I don't. I never have.
It's never happened.
Tanaka.
Aiko Tanaka.
Yeah.
Did I do it right?
Yeah.
And everybody's saying you had a great set tonight over in the showroom there at the
It was fun.
When did you turn into
Side room
Jay
at the
Moore's
Ice House.
manager?
Everybody loved you, and they. I want to sign you if you're
Perry
willing
Katz?
to discuss it after the show. I represent a lot of people that aren't with me anymore.
You are Barry Katz. You're unbelievable, Doug Benson.
Oh,
that's
that
a
was
better
great.
one. That's a much better
Let's
one.
make a lot of money together.
That's a much better impression.
I've got a plan. You live on Mars. And you've got a cul-de-sac on Mars, and you're in charge.
We're
of
going to
it.
be in so much trouble now.
And none of us are going to have careers as a
Yeah,
result
we're not
of
going to
making
work
fun of
again because
Barry.
of making fun
This
of
is
him.
unbelievable. Let's make lots
He's
of
done
money.
so much for me, you guys.
Has he?
How's he know?
No.
Is he your manager?
No,
He's
but
done
he's
so much for
he's
Barry.
behind. If Last Comic Standing didn't exist, I would have never done it.
Oh, that's true.
So
You're
in
unbelievable,
that sense, he
Doug.
was good to
We
me.
want to have you on the program.
He didn't keep me from being on it.
He's the only manager that every time I hear, like, I didn't know anything about any managers or anything like that, but you hear his name, you're like, oh yeah, I've heard that name before for some reason.
The Don King of comedy.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Don King of comedy.
Yeah.
Come fight for me, Doug
Don
Benson.
King had some pretty good fights.
He had
Yes,
a
he
lot of
did.
good fights.
Yeah.
And lost a lot of good fighters.
Oh God, and that hair.
Who does he represent?
Why that guy?
Now, currently,
Still.
Barry?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
he's still with Dane Cook.
Melissa
I think.
Villasenor.
You know who she looks a lot like? That
I don't know what that
Kimbra.
means.
Kimbra, that girl that sings the female voice on what's that song that's constantly on?
You know the popular song.
ow.
No, no, no.
That song?
No, what is it?
In the video, they paint falls magically around on them.
Oh, the Goiti.
Yeah, Goyote. But the girl in there,
Like someone I used to know.
right? She was on Kimmel, and I swear to God, she looked exactly like Melissa Villasenor.
She had
Really?
the same
Oh,
cute little
absolutely.
hair, but a pretty little dress. But
Interesting.
in a distance picture, you couldn't tell the difference.
What do people say about your speaking voice? Do they say that
Turn the
they,
microphone
that they
up.
feel like they're speaking to an otherworldly person?
I've never heard that before. No.
But listen to you speak.
Absolutely, Doug
You
Benson.
sound like
Yes, cheers.
like if more of the women characters in Legend spoke, that's what they would sound like.
Oh, thank
Or like
you.
what's her name, Kate Blanchett in the Lord of the Rings movies.
Kate Blanchett.
It's very magical.
Or what's that place that you
Lilting-
eat meat and watch people joust?
Medieval times.
Yes.
Yeah. Ask us if we'd like another what are those
round of meat.
another round of
A
meat
leg
or
of
another
lamb,
leg of lamb or some more mead.
I say, good sir.
Would you like a goblet of mead? Could you say that?
Would you like a goblet of mead?
Exactly.
No, you
Boom.
have to do it like Mike Damone in Fast Times. The lady will have the what did she order? The schnitzel.
Oh yeah.
The lady will have the
Horrible date.
Yeah.
I don't have my wallet.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you forgot your wallet.
What's it way? So how many impressions do you do?
Yeah, I
or
was
do
just
you, or
wondering
you,
the
or are you
exact
one of those
same
guys that
one.
when something comes up, you just take a stab at it?
I can just take
and
a
see
stab
if you,
at it.
like if somebody said Gary Busey, would you like try to do a Gary Busey?
Yeah, I usually go for bassy voices, guys. Usually, my first impression was Tom Brokaw from ABC Nightly News. It means hi, America is deep in war, which we're all about right now.
Morgan Freeman, your best.
Now, it's not just that.
Fuck, get out of here, dumbass.
Anybody knows.
What are you doing in here? Get the fuck out of here.
Talk about penguins.
I have a lot of beef with Redban.
Get the fuck out of here.
Why?
Start it
What's
out.
Calling him Red.
Is killing Redban on your bucket list,
Killing
Morgan Freeman?
Redban is at the top of my bucket list. Right now, I call him Red Barn. I call him Red Barn because that's where he houses the chickens.
You get
Visa.
more freckles on your nose when you do him.
And
It's
now
all that dry elbow dust that gets on your face that
You
makes
son
freckles.
of a bitch, Red Barn. I'm gonna turn your house into Swiss cheese. See?
Do a March of the German Shepherds. How would that go?
Hello, is this Game of Thrones? This is so much fun. It's wonderful.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
I got to cut out, guys.
Where you gonna cut out to?
Oh.
You look like you're gonna pass out, buddy.
I'm okay.
Going back to the
Okay.
valley?
Maybe
You going
it's
to the
just
valley?
the hat.
going to the Comedy Store.
Oh, he's got to go do a set.
Yes. By the
That's
way,
right.
if I may say, I really had a good time on that stage. I'd never.
I'm glad
played
you
here.
came tonight.
I really, I'll tell you, it was
Dude,
fun
you're getting a lot
watching
more
you guys.
done out here than you will in Hollywood.
Oh, it's 10 times as much. And I'm telling
Hollywoodland.
you, it's like I'm doing the podcast and to watch you because I know you're good, and to watch you and to watch Joe. Fucking Joe's amazing.
Yeah, but make sure you said Doug and Freddie, not you and you. People are going to listen to this
Yeah.
How do you
later.
know? How do you know I wasn't
That's-
talking
you know
to
who
Mary
that is?
Jane and
That's,
Get the names right, because that's Doug Benson, who does not follow me on Twitter.
What? I don't.
Oh, God.
Now it's public.
Your impressions,
What the
your
fuck?
impressions aren't as good on Twitter.
That's cold.
Doug Benson never understood what it meant to follow Freddy Lockhart on Twitter.
I'll totally follow you. I see your name all the time when we're promoting
Freddie
these
Lockhart
shows.
comes
so
up, dude.
yeah.
Freddie Lockhart
I'll
comes
totally
up.
follow you. I'll follow everyone at this
But
goddamn
Freddie Lockhart's
table.
going to take a beating on Twitter, as he should, because that's the comic tax you got to pay.
It's not a beating. It's your name spelled correctly.
Oh, you son of a
Here's
bitch.
an inside tip for Aiko Tanaka tonight.
Aiko Tanaka, that's a
What?
great name.
How do
Aiko.
you spell that? Are you on
That's
Twitter?
Japanese, isn't it? Beautiful.
Aikota.
All right, so here's your inside tip, Aiko Tanaka. You did not know this. You did not know this was going down, right?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan was like,
He loved you.
So who's is Aiko funny? I'm like, yeah, she's funny. He was like, well, I'm gonna watch her. You know, like he was, and so he went in there right when you went on stage,
Yeah.
and fucking he came out. He's like, she was really funny.
Yeah, he loved
So,
you.
he
loved
approved you.
And he does not approve of
He does not
everything.
approve of a lot of people. So like he was really like I was pretty happy that he said that you were really good.
Turns out he was in the main
Cool.
room watching Judy Tenuta, but you know,
So you got to.
He's at least you made a good impression via somebody else. No, he was very complimentary. I wish I had watched some, but I had just come off stage to the kind of rapturous applause that makes you want to, just go see if anyone will meet you in the parking lot for a hand job.
Such a killer crowd, man.
They were so great.
They were so easy.
It's so fun.
Oh, they're ready.
Yeah,
They're like
it's
premises.
you look at things and you can see the joy in their face. Like
Yeah.
I'm at the Comedy Store and you see just
Yeah,
hatred.
I'm here to hate. I've
I
been
mean,
sequestered.
yeah.
Everybody's here for Joe and for Redban and for what they've created. That's what
No,
they,
they're
that's
not.
what
They're
they
here
come
for
out
all
for.
of you, everybody here.
Yeah, what you've created.
It's-
Fucking
it's
listen up,
really
you
cool,
goddamn
man.
dipshit.
Yeah, you
It's
should
really
bring
cool.
cinnamon swirl bread.
I can't stop thinking about Freddy.
What about him? And his dog? Is somebody dog
Freddie
sitting right
just-
now? Or is
Freddie
someone
just had-
dog taping right now in case he
Freddie-
does something else amazing?
No. I haven't seen Freddy in a long time, and I know.
Did Don just leave for
I
good?
know that me
No.
and Freddy are going to have a hilarious conversation.
Oh, this is just one of those beatdowns that you got to take. You got to take them. You got to take this was a beatdown I deserved.
No.
I asked for it.
No, you know what I think it was.
There's a lot worse
I really
things you
think I really think that we all were really stoned, and we thought you were showing us a video of something happening.
Yeah.
You
At
know,
the
like-
time, he was talking
I
about
know.
wolves communicating with dogs.
You know
that.
what?
Hey,
It
I
could have
look
been a
stupid.
still. It could have been a
Hey.
picture. You could have just taken a picture of
if
it.
I'm going to be a professional, I need to know better than that. I need to know better than that. I deserved everything I got tonight. I don't deny any of that.
In your defense,
Yeah.
when Joe was realized that we couldn't show it on the screen because it was in your phone,
Yeah.
I'm the one who said, "Oh, you should just email it
you
to Brian."
emailed it.
I forced your hand.
Yeah. And
Because
and
at that
16
point,
minutes
at
that
that point, you were
transpired
saying
after
it's
that.
no big deal.
Yeah.
You were backing off of it already. for
16
sure.
minutes transpired between the time he showed that. 7 conversations had moved on. And then what do I show?
Yeah. How can that video of a
Yeah.
dog watching TV stand up to pool cue
Yeah.
aficionados?
By that time, we had watched a dog who could do algorithms and logarithms. It was pathetic. So I get it. I showed a stupid video. I do an about face. I fall in the sword. Mea culpa, everybody. I'm sorry. I've been
you don't have to apologize or
Yeah,
sword
you know
fall.
what happens,
All
Doug
you have
Benson
to do
and
is
Redban?
sit there.
I've been making a picture all last week, and I tell you, when you've been making a
Oh
picture,
my
you
God,
get
he's
foggy
making
headed.
pictures.
I'm making a picture.
He's dropping
He's
pictures.
all big-headed from his picture making.
I thought that would salvage it. I thought that would.
He's
save
like he's
it.
like a
No,
drunk
it
Kodak
was-
employee right now from the 80s.
When I was on the set at an RKO picture, it's not a talkie, but we were moving things along. 72 millimeter, I tell you.
Don Barris, every Monday at the Comedy Store, there's this thing called the Ding Dong Show that I heard
Legendary.
you're a part of.
Legendary.
And it's really weird because we had you on the other day, and I was thinking about this. you almost work all day, every day. Like you usually do Jimmy Kimmel, the audience shit at Jimmy Kimmel. Then you're at the Comedy Store every single night.
Every night.
And you do it every single day, almost. Do you have any free time at all? And you're doing
in his free time. He goes to auctions at Amoeba Records for charity.
Both of you have hosted them.
Yeah, we've both hosted
of you
that.
guys.
You hosted one?
Yeah.
I've hosted like 3 times. It's like really cool.
Thank God.
That's why you come by.
Yeah.
Because you kind of know how good
I saw you were doing something
you
there,
could
weren't
get
you?
some good bargains. I was doing an auction, and Don came and bid and won a Stevie Nicks clock.
I don't even know what I won. I really don't. But you know what? It's like I used to. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this place, the Tropicana, the female mud wrestling place.
Sure.
Yes, we talked about the last time we were on the podcast together.
Real swell place to go.
It was amazing. Now it's just an empty building on top of the freeway in Hollywood.
Over on Wilshire?
No, it's over on Western. It's
Western
near Fountain.
overlooking the 101.
Right. And it's one of those places. It was like such a crazy place, but I learned to auction. And you're doing fake bids. Who's going to give me $20 over there for the
Storage
little
Wars
boat
styles.
people?
That's a $40 bill right there. But for a first-time auctioner, I did all right.
Oh,
right?
you did great, man.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a tough thing. It's
It's weird. You're in the store and you have a microphone, but it's just like most
And
people are
nobody's
just
paying
shopping.
attention.
And then the people that are bidding are people that just show up every month because they know it's a charity auction and they might get something cool for like only $5 or $10.
And I tried.
or
Well,
something.
what I was saying is, I always like to like make a bid on something like a Stevie Nicks clock to get it going, but nobody bid on it, so I end up.
So what you're
No,
saying-
you were competitive on that one. You kept driving the price up. You were
What was
very.
besides the Stevie Nicks clock?
So what you're saying is this record store that all us in LA know about, they have an auction out of the blue.
It's
in
on
the
the
middle of
first
the
month.
store.
It's on the first Saturday of every month at 4 in the afternoon, I think.
Right.
And they have a different person. Bob Odenkirk did it last month.
Does it a lot.
They try to get. Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen
because
him
it's
do a
close
few
to his home, and he probably, it is kind of a weird sort of power, kind of fun, trippy thing to like try to get the bidding up to raise more money for the
Well,
charity.
it's also very nice because then when I go in there, everybody kind of knows me and like, hey, I'll give you one of these.
Oh,
free
they're all
dollars
friendly
off.
to you. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
when
you're
you-
in.
And also, I should full disclosure. When I've done it, I'm sure when you've done it too, they give you a gift certificate
Yes.
for like $100.
Well, they give me a hooker. One of the
What?
Wow. You really
They
get
give you a
treated well.
I must interject. He is the highest earner on record all 3
Oh,
times.
stop it! I'm blushing for God's
It is
sake.
I'm
current.
sure he's
he
great
beat
at it.
everyone.
Well,
How
that's
much,
why he
how
gets
much
the
did you
hooker.
raise? How much did you raise each time?
$160,000.
What are you kidding me?
Yeah, I am a little.
Now,
Just a little
You just
bit?
you just grabbed a figure out.
Now, do you go?
How much? How much? Wait, Brian.
I don't know, a few $1,000.
Yeah, it was
Yeah. Because
couple
I raised
thousand.
about 1,600,
Right.
and they were like, "That's better than average."
Right,
But
absolutely.
they would not tell me I was a flat out winner because you were
He
you
was
were
17
standing right
for
there.
sure.
Yeah.
But it's a cool place. You're really into music though, aren't you? And probably DVDs.
No, that's the thing is with the $100
Are
gift
you?
certificate, I didn't know what to get.
You know what?
It's-
I'm into the internet. And
I'm
everything's
so-
so available.
I download everything,
Yeah, I
yeah.
download everything.
It's
Everything you ever wanted right there. You know what I bought recently was the Rolling Stones top 500 albums of all time, and I am pragmatically going through it, listening to everyone before I
Really?
make a decision. And
Well,
I
you
own
see-
most of them, but I'm going through it, and you know what? A lot of them come up that I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Number 17. Guess who they have?
Who?
Guess who they have? Modern, considerably modern.
What is the exact title for this? The
Wait,
top
what are we
500?
guessing?
500 greatest albums of all time?
and
Rolling
number
Stone.
25.
But that's
Number
all-
17.
Oh, 17 is what?
Nirvana.
Yeah, really? I thought that was like in some of those polls.
Are
like
you
that-
saying it should be
Thriller?
1 or 2?
Before Thriller, before Pearl Jam's 10, before a lot of
Wait.
amazing
You're saying
albums.
Nirvana is too high at
Too
17?
high at 17, before Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, before Pink Floyd The Wall,
Oh, I've
before a lot
Oh,
of...
it's
I'd
the
put
baby
Nirvana
swimming
top
one.
10.
I
I'd put them
that.
top 10 personally, but can't you separate and say that Pet Sounds and a lot of things were more important? His untimely demise.
I don't know, man. This
You know
is-
what? I might say his untimely demise led to that.
I'd say next to the Beatles, Nirvana has the most instantly
Recognizable.
something about it. You get involved immediately when you
But
hear
here's
it.
the
point.
thing about the Beatles and why they made their reputation, because they were the most evolved band of all time.
Well, they did more stuff. I mean, they survived long enough to have
Did
phases.
Kurt Cobain ever survive long enough to even develop his worldview?
Well,
No,
and
no,
look
no.
at what they did. The Beatles were a boy band, And they became a boy band,
And
the
they
most
became-
creative
they
band
sang
there
covers,
was.
whereas
And then they followed the Maharishi and they got real.
But Kurt
pretty much
Cobain
it.
was
real.
creating his own shit from the get-go. He was creating a sound.
Yeah,
He created a
It was
genre.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I saw on your show the other day. I didn't.
And it's still great to listen to
I-
now.
I
Like,
am
it's
Yeah,
not-
it
Bobcat
doesn't
opened
feel
up
like
for
an
Nirvana.
oldie.
That was
I'm
fucking
proud.
awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Bobcat
I
did.
saw him in San
Oh, you
Diego.
did?
Yeah, the audience booed the entire time.
I'm
That's what
proud
he
that
was
Opening
somebody.
for bands is the worst.
I'm proud that
Yeah.
somebody from my generation made that list, but I don't know before The Who, before Pink Floyd, before some bands that really did some things that shook things up.
When you say that,
God,
I
you
really
love white music.
Not white music, just music that's
You
available.
love music that's ripped
Do you like
off
The
the
Who?
black person.
But it's not ripped
people.
off the black person. It's music that's readily available to anybody who has the fucking internet.
But
It's
the first time I
it's
heard
like-
Nirvana, I was down.
And
like
I was
most
down,
music,
too.
You have to kind of. It has to earworm you.
Don't
It has
get me
to-
wrong.
you
I
have
was
to hear
down,
it a
but
few
you know what?
times.
No band has done it like the Pixies more than Nirvana did it for me. I'm sorry, but they did, and I think because
Well,
he
you're
lived.
special.
And Kurt Cobain would tell you the same thing, Doug Benson.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
he would tell you the
Kurt Cobain
same
loved
thing.
The Pixies,
he
but
loved the Pixies.
there was an inaccessibility that the Pixies had. They weren't a massive
Too cool
band
for school.
like Nirvana was. You know?
PBR of bands.
There's something about.
What do you think, Don?
Did you like-
the
no,
Beatles were
what-
so huge because they were so
They were epic.
instantly amazing.
You know
and,
who's a
and
huge band
relatable.
that was huge, but I still think they're underrated, is The Who.
I agree. They're not
They're
underrated. They're considered the
underrated.
top three greatest
I'm
bands
saying-
of all time.
But you know what? There'll be people that won't even put them in their top 10. And I'm
Well,
just saying
because
this.
people now don't know.
They
Like
had
their legacy's definitely
Right.
lost. Like the only people that are familiar with them anymore are people that watch CSI shows.
Right.
But you know something, though? Their albums and
You're
their
absolutely
band
right.
and their prowess is still in the top three of most celebrated bands of all time. You're always going to hear Beatles, Rolling Stones, and The Who, and Zeppelin. You're
But that's the
always
great
going to
thing
hear
is
that.
rock critics are always going to cite them.
Okay.
Even if as time goes on, the audiences.
Let me
don't
throw a random one
recognize
out there.
them
Who do you
anymore.
think the number 11 album of all time? And I couldn't wholeheartedly agree with it more. The Clash, London Calling.
Really?
Fucking
Sure,
great
sure, of
album.
course.
And I'd even put it in the top 5. It was so goddamn groundbreaking. But
Well, I'm
there's
not
so-
here to argue with you.
Are you? Are you?
No,
I've got
I'm not.
a video, Doug.
I'm not.
I've got a video.
If we're gonna argue, let's go Maxim top 100 hottest women. Let's talk about.
Well, let's
that.
let's
let me
backtrack.
get out of here for a
Sarah
second.
Silverman was in that.
She
Was she?
was 1 year.
That
not,
was
not
very
this
cool.
year.
She's a
Oh.
friend.
What happened?
She's
What
a
happened?
friend.
She dropped.
She
She's not as
dropped
hot.
out.
Yeah.
What do you think it was? Her hairstyle? What do you
I
think
think
made
it
her
was.
fall out
I
of the
think it
top
was
100?
people couldn't picture her. Outside of.
You see her a lot?
Being funny and sitting on your
I
face.
still see her. Yes, but that's the thing that's kind of crazy about
I think
her and
she's-
Jimmy breaking up is that it kind of tore me out of Jimmy Kimmel's universe, but I'm still
in
in
her
hers.
ecosphere.
I'll tell you something. She is
But
really...
Jimmy's been very cool to me, I should
Yeah.
say.
I think
He
Ji-
doesn't treat me like, oh, you were just Sarah's friend that I was
No.
nice to.
And I think Jimmy's still very good friends with Sarah, which
He
is
get-
really nice.
he's
because-
a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
guy.
I don't talk to them
He
that
gave me-
much.
I was the
about,
second comic
I think
on that
they,
show ever.
I think
Yeah.
they email
You
each
know
other
what?
and
Remember
stuff.
I actually have
I was 24 years
pictures
old,
of
terrified.
you. Pictures of you with. Who
I was on there with
Peter.
Peter Gallagher, and I was also on there with
Peter Gallagher is so much tinier than you'd expect him
Yeah,
to be.
his eyebrows were bigger than I expected, and then the
Big
legend,
eyebrows, tiny body.
a fucking legend. Why am I drawing a blank right now?
Oh my God! Give us some clues.
I know. I'm dying.
Anything.
Bob Hope.
Anything, old man.
What's the Western show?
Oh, westerns.
God damn it. Folks go
Deadwood?
They die, they don't go to heaven. Lake of Fire. They went on tour with this song with the Meat Puppets in 1992.
Oh my God! One time.
Listen,
This was on tour with the Meat Puppets that year. It's a great.
you know
fucking
what?
Tour.
Please let me come back here because I'll tell you this. I had no idea about some of the things going on today. I couldn't add it all, but music, I'd love to talk
Don't
with
you?
because I think that you're very smart, and I think that you know your
I have an
music
open
very
ear
well.
to everything. It's like
Yeah.
like being a half breed makes me go. I don't care about color. Whoever makes it, I want to hear it.
Oh, absolutely.
Don, you should come on What's Good
Dude,
with
it's
Freddy
just,
Lockhart.
It's fun. Yeah, all these shows, all the Death Squad shows. Just text Redban when you have a night off.
Well,
or
okay.
when you have a night when you come by for a while.
I'll do that.
And
I really
he will have you.
I really will because
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. It was my cherry broken tonight with this, and it was like it's fun to watch good
You
guys
were on
doing
this.
it.
You were on this before. We
Yeah,
did-
but
we
it
did
wasn't.
This a
It
couple
wasn't the
months
same.
ago.
I think that night there was some really.
Yeah, we
drunk,
brought
fucked
there was
up
some
girls
tension?
there.
Yeah.
No, there's some drunk, fucked up
Oh,
girls here.
yeah.
We sliced up some brain pie.
I had a
happened?
baby with one of those.
What night was that?
I can't
Who were
remember.
you with?
I can't
Hey, if
remember.
you're interested in aborting that baby, I can help you out, dog.
Yeah.
I've got a pistol.
Don't
the
talk
baby,
about
The
aborting.
baby's here, but it's
Wait.
never too late.
I
Aiko's-
must interrupt. A baby was talking to me earlier. And
Wait, what?
It
Aiko's
said
pregnant.
that on June 25th in the main room of the world famous comedy store, you can see the lovely Aiko Tanaka
Aiko.
and myself at Don's wonderful show. And if you want to know anything about it, it's www.thebig3podcast.com.
Okay, now talk with your real
continue.
voice. Say something with your real voice.
That is
I
a
don't
real
know what
voice.
you're talking about.
I've never heard anything
Hey.
different. I've known her.
Start talking like this.
Yeah, do an impression of a guy.
Come see Don Barris.
Do an impression
Oh,
of a guy.
I have an impression. This is impression number 2 of my 3 impression segment that I normally do. You will respect my authority. wait, how'd
That's
that
Cartman
happen?
from South
That's
Park.
Oh, I thought it was
good.
from Family Guy.
That's Cartman. That's good.
Did I do it right?
And that's a nice send up. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Respect my authority.
No one should be able to do that.
It's,
So I'm gonna cut out, guys. It was nice hanging
Freddie,
with you.
do
dog.
yours.
good impression.
Tebow, you're the best.
felt
Don
like,
Barris, everybody.
Thank you.
I had a
Don
good time
Barris.
with Don
Push
Barris.
my
He's a good
show
American.
on the
Come
25th.
see what's going
American
on
from the
the
Motown.
25th. It's super important.
Yeah.
Check out the podcast. It's a 20-year anniversary of a very
At-
intense,
at-
insane thing.
Yeah,
At Comedy
seriously.
Store the 25th?
The world
Comedy
famous
Store.
comedy store.
The belly
Dude,
room?
No.
No,
it's
no.
the main
Regular
room.
room? Main room?
Main
It's
room.
the main
Can
room.
I say
Main
what
room.
the
Let me
anniversary
just,
is?
just one second. Let me just say that it's
Oh, Don's back in his seat.
June 25th, 10 p.m. at the Comedy Store.
Consummate showman.
We're trying to get
10
we're trying to
p.m.?
get- yeah, we're trying to get people to understand anything about our fucking podcast because I want to get numbers.
What's
like
the
you
date?
guys.
What's the date?
June 25th.
What day of the week is that?
It's a Monday, unfortunately.
Monday.
But
That's
there
not so
are-
bad. That's not so bad.
There are
it's
people
it's
flying
summer.
out.
It's summer.
It's
Yeah.
10 p.m.
June
It
25th.
starts
It's
10 p.m.
It's hot. It's Sunset Boulevard.
Well, I appreciate you.
it's fun times.
I
It's
appreciate it.
expensive
Let me hang
parking,
it.
but it's
Yeah.
worth
Hey,
it
good
if you
seeing
go
you,
in.
Don.
And
We like you.
All right, thank you, pal.
can I come by and hang out?
You absolutely can.
All right, I'll be
We're
there,
doing two
everybody.
podcasts
I'll
then
be
next.
there. I'll be hanging out. Monday,
Don-
July 25th.
Thanks, pal.
July 25th.
June.
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 Oh
25th.
shit, I'm busy.
June.
June
With a
25th.
J.
June 25th at the
Can't make
Comedy
that.
Store.
I
I'll be
can't make that.
33
10
on
p.m.
July 18th, everybody. So
Come see
go ahead and
Aiko.
Celebrate
Happy
that.
birthday.
Yeah, thanks. July 18th, I'll be 33.
You might find out why Aiko deals so
Did
much
Aiko
meth
say
and get
anything?
pregnant.
Did you say anything?
She's not leaving.
Yeah.
Is she? Are you, you're
Oh,
not
you're gonna
leaving,
hang
are you?
out?
Yeah, Aiko.
A
you
Okay.
hang
little
out?
bit.
Bye, Don.
Thank you.
Hey, see you, Don. Take care, buddy.
See you, Don.
So now we get to get
See you later,
to dig
Don.
into Aiko. Aiko, and have you ever met? Oh shit!
What
Shit's
happened?
falling down.
What?
Yeah.
Bye, you guys.
All right, it's fine. Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Is that
Have you ever met
Is that-
Aiko before, Doug?
I haven't but is
No.
that but that's Don's girlfriend?
Yes.
What's her name again?
Mary Jane, Sweet Mary Jane on
Mary
Twitter,
Jane.
right? Is it
Sweet
Sweet Mary
Mary Jane?
Jane on
No,
Twitter?
it's
It's
smoking.
smoking Mary
Jane.
Smoking Mary
Smoking
Jane.
Mary
For
Jane.
Simply Don.
I didn't
one.
see her take a hit once. Is she a big pothead?
She was smoking weed over there on the couch. I saw her.
she
She
smokes-
okay,
she
good.
smokes
probably
mostly
was already really stoned or
DMT
something.
Keef, mostly.
I know it happens, right? Like I'm always weirded out by people who think it's a competition. They're like when like they treat it like booze, where they're like, "Come on, take another hit." I mean, I'll
Yeah, it's
always
like-
take another hit, but I never force anybody else. Like it's just like whatever. Like as soon as you hit good,
Yeah,
Good-
yeah.
good
Why,
for
now you're
you.
just wasting pot.
good for you. Well, especially if you're only
get fucked up.
if you're only one or two hits and you're good. God damn, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
Spared me.
I got some.
It's like eat all the bacon in my
But
fridge.
Brian,
bro.
do you have any access to not to take out of your time? We have to talk to her, but do you have any access to any of the movie Blade Runner?
Well, I do.
Hey, Doug, before you show a video,
'Cause
make sure
let's-
it's fucking amazing, bro.
Well,
Make sure it's amazing. I'm
it
just telling you, bro.
Do you think it's
Freddy
amazing
coming
that
back
I'm
down
in
wrong.
Blade Runner?
Oh, okay, that would be amazing.
Okay,
if you were
okay.
in Blade
All
Runner.
right.
Yeah, I'm in Blade Runner.
That'd be some serious
But
shit.
like, we'd have to work on it to find the exact scene. But like, that's something you could maybe.
Well, we got some
try to
breaking
do.
news, actually.
Oh, breaking news!
Breaking
Let's
news.
Do, that.
Do we
Let's
have a
do
breaking
that.
news sound effect?
Let's
we
do
fix
breaking
it?
news.
Can we fix it?
Why don't we have one then?
Why but I get the feeling this is at my expense. I get the feeling.
Ladies and
We
gentlemen,
got some breaking news here.
Redban.
Coming to you from, I believe it's Moo Moo Moo. We have Freddy Lockhart. Son of a bitch.
What am I
That
doing?
is, you asked for that, and then it happened.
What am I doing?
You are
You are
floating
flying
on
around.
A cat's
It's
body.
a cat. It's an exorcist cat.
Exorcist cat.
Brian showed this video and said somebody put Freddy Lockhart's face on it.
Yeah.
And this is how fast it happened. Like, it is amazing what people can do.
The internet.
The echo of the
It
internet.
It is amazingly worthless, but it's also amazing that it can happen so quickly.
Now, if we could.
I came to pass a Dana.
I thought the
to get
breaking news was going to be
shredded.
that we had a breaking news theme song finally.
I had a
Breaking
feeling
news.
when that breaking news came out. I was like, "That's at my expense."
Breaking
that's
news.
definitely my
We
expense.
have a breaking news theme song now. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm hungry. Anybody got any cinnamon cake here?
I only wish that somebody made a video dubstep of the video of his Freddy's dog.
Now that you've announced it, Redban,
that I can like.
dub-
you know what
end
you
the
just
show
did?
with.
That's like showing a two-legged dog on the evening news. You just said, "Look at this poor dog that needs adopted." Of course, you're going to get a million
Oh,
phone calls.
let me make you an orange drink, real quick.
You're so polite. Like, you're not going to just dive in,
Who,
right?
me?
No,
Yeah.
her. She's going to just sit there and just, like, she's so
I'm
nice
Japanese.
and polite
She's
and
Japanese.
Japanese.
There's
Why-
customs.
why
They're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Zen.
What's your
Interview.
Twitter? What's your Twitter handle?
It's AIKOTNAKA. My name. Aiko
Hey, Redban.
Tanaka.
Aiko
A little
Tanaka.
heavier on the Sunkist, a little less on the vodka.
IKO.
Yeah, no.
AIKO.
AIKO.
TANAKA.
Reminds me of that song.
T-A-N-A-K.
Yeah.
Tanaka.
Tanaka.
Okay, Aiko Tanaka.
Yeah.
But that's the tricky part. Like, AI is tricky for people. Because that's not... When we hear Aiko, we just think it starts with an
Japanese
I.
ends in vowel, Chinese ends in consonants.
Whoa!
Is that the rule of thumb?
Not the
Lockhart
rule,
has the deep,
but generally
the
how
deep-
it goes.
oddly specific knowledge.
Japanese are then island
Which one? Which
people.
one do you have the biggest rivalry? Like Chinese, Korean,
Wait.
Rivalry?
Yeah.
Like, who do I hate most?
Who
Yes.
do they
Who
hate
Yes.
would you like to fight?
Yes.
Koreans?
Probably
Koreans?
North Koreans.
Okay.
Those
Koreans and
bastards.
Japanese.
How do you
don't
feel
get
about
along?
Laotians?
I'd go North Koreans because they're the only ones. Well, the Chinese and the Japanese are the only ones between us and the North Koreans.
Yeah.
Because we're friends. Of both
If you
the
watch that
Chinese
Vice
and the Japanese.
Travels Guide, the North Korea one. What's that called? You guys had him on as a guest, Redban.
Shane Smith.
What's the name of the?
Doug Benson. $20 for a nug.
It's
What?
Vice Guide
Nothing
to
for a nug.
travel.
This is-
But
Like-
I need a nug to take home at Doggy Bowl.
what are you doing?
Giving away some of your...
Giving away Joe Rogan's weed?
Well, I'm putting money in
That's
the pot.
Joe's? Oh, no. I can't believe I did that. What's going to happen to me?
Bye arm. Bye arm.
And I want to show you guys some.
But it's, that's what the point I was trying to make earlier was just sort of like that Joe, when Joe's in this environment, of course everyone's going to, like, if he starts a riff, of course we're going to all pile in
It's
and
the alpha
have
male,
fun with it.
and I don't blame you guys
'Cause- but
because
it's
I
also
do the
'cause-
same to any of you.
Because it's, in a way, it's his show. I mean, Ice House Chronicles, Brian doesn't always have Joe on here, but
aren't you,
it's like...
aren't you glad though it didn't happen to Aiko?
Yeah. You know what?
Well,
There's-
yeah, but it wouldn't happen. But that's it. The other thing is Joe's not going to attack somebody that isn't able to defend
themselves.
or-
And there's a hierarchy in this,
or-
and I get it.
I can defend myself.
No, of course you can, but he's also not going to attack you because it's like, why attack
Yeah.
you? You're-
Why not
Because
attack
I'm
me?
brown belt.
Hey, why don't you, Freddy, do your impression of Joe Rogan attacking Aiko?
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay, I'm
Aiko.
ready.
Okay, Aiko, tell me this. Tell me that you're going to vote for Mitt Romney.
I'll vote for Mitt Romney.
You're going to vote for Mitt Romney? What are you, fucking stupid? Huh? Are you dumb? That's why we fucking dropped 2 bombs in 1 week on you fucking people. Because with that.
You know when Rogan's mad, he uses one word. When Rogan's really upset, there's one word that he consistently uses. Do you know what it is, Redban? It's a name he would call you.
Bananas.
It's a name he would call you if he was actually worked up.
Naive.
Stupid.
Dummy.
Dummy.
Yeah, dummy.
Yeah.
When he says
I said dummy.
What are you, dummy?
But you know what? Nobody can make you feel dumber than that guy.
Right.
I swear to God, I felt Down syndrome for about half a minute there. I was like, okay, guys, enough. Seriously. Like, I'm seriously taking a beating here.
We did a podcast.
I was like, thank God I've been doing this a long time because I'm taking a real beating here, and I deserve this. I get it. I understand the pecking order. I totally
Freddie,
get
we
it.
did a podcast. It was so funny. And
But at 2, T-Bay.
he left. He
At
left.
2.
I just threw a snowball
At
late.
2
Late.
TV.
He
You
could
were
have gone. He
covered.
could have gone a lot harder on that.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
He was in a funny, playful
I
way of ball
needed
busting
it.
you about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And-
He could have gone a lot.
Every time I come on here, I know that it's coming my way because I'm just talking and talking.
the timing was off. Brian is laughing
Doug,
right now
thank you.
because
not me.
Brian was
It's been him
Brian
before.
was one
Yeah.
video away
Yeah.
from being torn
Yeah.
apart.
It's been him
and
before.
your video
Yeah.
made it
Yeah.
so that it took the heat off of him.
He dodged the video bullet.
He had to thank God it wasn't me. But now I got guys in fucking
God.
Madison, Wisconsin shitting on me. And God, they
You know
should
why?
be
I
shitting
have
on me.
internet YouTube karma, I think, because
Yeah.
that's the only way I
It
pulled
happens.
that shit off. I found a better Spider-Man cat and that sideways
Yeah.
cat. That was
Dude,
so
there's
great.
nothing better than working up a thick skin.
That sideways cat was great, dude.
There's no better way to work up a thick skin than to do a podcast with Joe Rogan. I tell you that. Because you know
Yeah.
why?
It's
Because
a
you'll get on
workout.
Twitter. You'll get on Twitter and you'll be like, okay, I can take all this. I'm ready for Hollywood land. I want to make pictures.
All right, so Aiko, how would you respond to what you were just attacked with when Freddy just attacked you with this horrible shit?
I mean, he bombarded me. I got dealt with.
No.
I
You
got
were
got.
attacking. Remember, you were attacking Aiko in your Joe Rogan voice.
Oh yeah, I was attacking you. That's why I told you
Yeah.
about Little Boy and Fat Man all in 1 week. But here's the thing: I wouldn't attack you. And here's the thing about Joe Rogan: why he's a fair sheriff. He'll attack us, but he'll really attack the people that need to be attacked, and that's the guys who are stealing from us, and the guys that are taking fucking stage time from us, and those guys who are fucking us over. So when I get shot on by the sheriff, I don't mind it so much. I deserve it.
Right.
But at the same time,
But you're taking stage time from Aiko doing her response to
Aiko.
of how she would react to that.
Aiko, where were you born in Japan?
Tokyo? Wait, is it? Oh,
You know why Tokyo is called Tokyo?
Why?
And what it used to be called? I don't know. That just sounded really intelligent to throw out there. I have no idea.
I think Tokyo was Tokyo before.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rather old city.
Redban just recently visited Japan.
What does that mean?
Wow, is this just a ping pong? Is this just a tennis fucking
What
That
does
means-
that mean?
it
What
means-
does that have to do with me?
It means Japan's slightly dumber.
That means my passport is missing a stamp that says Japan.
Brian
Redban,
talked
go
to
ahead.
a lady once. Oh, what does that have to do with me?
Do tell.
Brian's into oxygen.
Someone tweeted that this is a fucking powerful episode
I know.
tonight. This shit is hilarious.
And to all the people in Twitterverse, I apologize. I'm just off my game tonight. I really am.
no, people are loving you, man.
I am Johnny Random tonight.
No. Here's a guy. I'm gonna say him by name. Grice.
Give me some
Knice.
credit. Give me some credit, Grice.
3D wrote best Mike Damone impression ever by @Freddy
Yeah.
Lockhart.
You bought $40 worth of fucking
FREDDY.
film and you don't even own a camera.
What about that scene where he's pitching the tickets to
I
see?
want you to watch me. I want you to watch me. Come on, nothing. Mike, I need to talk to you. What about?
That's awesome.
Hey, you're keeping
my
up the
God.
car really nice.
I
Looks
thi-
really
I'm
good.
gonna have blood
Don't
in my
fuck with
stool
it.
tomorrow.
How many times do you say that?
Why? Oh, because I thought because somebody shivved you in the parking lot.
No, there's
yeah.
plenty of reasons why Redban could say that on a nightly basis.
Yeah,
Black Wizard.
Yeah. Oh.
I broke something.
I'm not listening,
I've
fellas.
laughed more than
I
than
am
ever
not a
before.
scalper.
Hey, this
okay?
girl had a gigantic dildo. What was I gonna do? Be a pussy about it? So I had blood in my stool the next day.
You walk over to her, and you don't just walk in, okay? You glide in, right? Chick doesn't care whether you want to
That's
come
what he's saying
stay
to
late or
Ratner?
play. Yeah, listen, Ratner. You got to ace the jacket, Doug.
Pass that down.
Oh shit.
We're
Yeah.
drinking Sunkiss and getting dumb.
Do you like that drink?
I do like this drink.
I
I tell
fucking
you.
Tang.
Tang to tang,
The Tang. No cash.
The Tang.
Can I
the
get
Tang.
that lighter? Just to hang out with a lighter. I'm not doing anything like that.
Yeah. He just likes to hold
like
them.
holding a lighter.
That's
It's
Makes you feel
it makes
safe.
me if somebody comes up to you and goes, give me all your money, you're like, but wait a second, I've got a lighter in my hand.
Yeah, you can have everything, just
I
not
will-
the lighter.
I will burn you.
So, Aiko, what would your response be?
To Fat Boy and Little Man, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Those little nasty things we split over those cities.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wasn't the answer I was looking for.
But you know what? Don't you think Japanese and American relations are much better though? Now?
Yeah.
They're amazing now, right?
Yeah.
They love Apple over there, don't they?
Yeah.
They
Apple.
love Apple.
Yeah, Romney's all about going after China. He seems cool with Japan.
I got a nice suit on. Comb my hair. Why not?
Aiko, do you have an impression of Freddy Lockhart?
Give me an impression.
Here we go.
Hold on. Let me hear it first. Say something.
Good point.
Yeah, say something as you for once.
Hello, Bart Simpson.
No.
Say, here's my video of my dog.
Here's my video of my dog that I'm going to get fucking
try that.
lambasted about on Twitter. My German Shepherd dog who's done amazing things, but this is not one of them.
I think she's heard enough.
Yeah, I think we all have.
Sibilance. Sibilance. There's no crime in baseball.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Okay.
What if she nails it?
It'd be amazing.
Here's a video clip of my dog, German Shepherd.
That's exactly.
Fucking
She did
hell.
nail
good.
it.
Dude, that
She
was
did nail it.
perfect.
All right.
She's half black for sure.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to sing a song in Japanese. See if you can nail it.
Okay.
What?
立てたる松かつり松かつり以後役れば松かつり松かつり
Got it. 汚れまれれ松かつり松かつり松かつり
以後役れば松かつり
Busy people, happy people, walking here and there. Walking here and there.
All right, you definitely lost the pool enthusiasts.
Nigga, I'm speaking Japanese.
I don't know. They make a lot of good pool cues in Japan. we might actually lock them in with that.
Yeah, what's an Asian pool player that kicks ass? That,
KT Tatara?
I actually know that there's an Asian pool player that
Pravada?
kicks ass.
There's a lot of Asian
Yeah,
pool
what's his
players kick
nickname?
ass.
Stepladder?
I never knew my stepladder.
There's a
I only knew my
bolo
real
hat and a step stool. There's a pool cue, a bolo hat, and a step stool.
I think we've got a television show, Jason Tebow. Do you
Tell-
have representation?
How long is Joe going to do? Has he been on stage this whole
You
time?
know what? He should do as long as he wants to do.
I'll tell you
goddammit.
when he went on. He went on. He's been on for about
I've been on
30
for
minutes.
Yeah,
Those poor people in that
I went on
audience-
after you.
I want. Did you? How'd it go? Good. They were a
No,
great
good,
crowd,
but
aren't
in
they?
between me and you was Rogan. So
Dude, those people in the
I mean, in
audience
Good
between
audience, though. They're
Rogan
really
was
good
me-
audience.
have
They're
a
really
he was
good.
me.
3-hour comedy show.
I know.
when I got out there, I was like,
3-hour show.
I was the last before Rogan, and when I got out there, I was like, 6 more comics, and we're gonna start the show.
They
Doug
got
Benson.
nothing to do tomorrow. If they
Dude,
came
they're
to a
stoked.
10
They were
o'clock
great. They were
show.
great for you. They were good for
They
me.
were
They
a
were
lot of
stoked
fun.
for Rogan when
Yeah.
he came up.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah.
I told them we'd talk about them, and they should
You know what?
listen to it.
In all of my travels and all the stamps I've got in my passport, I can say Death Squad niggas are the craziest. They really are.
There he goes with the N-word
Yeah,
again. It
yeah.
makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, that's the N word. You guys kept saying the N word. I didn't know which one he was, but that's the one. You
Niagara.
keep
It
saying.
weirds me out every time I go to Seattle because they have N gates and C gates, and I'm just like, really? Those
You-
are the 2 letters.
Yeah, those are the letters.
Those are the letters that you come up with. It's
But let me
like,
tell you, don't
let's
make
name gates after N and C.
Don't make that word sacred. Don't ever do that. Don't ever put it on a shelf and say, I won't use that word. You know why? It collects value. Is what it does.
Are you saying don't put the nigga on the pedestal?
Exactly. Use it like a space bar, Doug Benson. Enjoy it. Let it come through your
I
mouth.
never
Say
use
it freely.
it. I never use it. That,
You know what? You
that
guys
time
are-
just now made
Those are
me
the guys I'm the
uncomfortable.
most suspicious of. The ones that say, I never use it. No, sir. Not in the Ferguson home. No,
Not-
sir.
No, I'm saying like even
No,
around
sir.
all my white friends, I never drop it just to be shocking.
I
and
drop
funny.
it on everybody.
I never
Nigga,
hear Brian
please.
say it. He never
I
says
never,
it.
I never say it.
You weren't
unless
around
I-
Brian when he got robbed.
I'm just saying most white comedians don't say it to each
Joe
other.
used to say it. Big respect to Joe, and he used it in a tactful, fucking intelligent
Well,
way.
Okay, well that's
It's
all
a
right.
word,
I'm just
Doug.
saying I've never heard him say it.
You know what I'm going to say in my next act? Tomfoolery. That's tomfoolery. I'm going to make it a taboo word. You can't say that on stage. You can't say tomfoolery. Yeah, you can. No, don't say that, Teeb.
You can get away with it.
No, my people
Ha-
are tomfoolery.
Have you? You should make them. You should do a documentary about like stand up or something like that, and call it "The Nigga Stays in the Picture."
The niggas, old nigga.
Yeah.
I used to do this joke about Paul Mooney where I'm like, you go to La Jolla with him, he's like, oh, nigga, everybody who comes to La
Don't
Jolla
you have
and
like a
opens for me.
bleep button or
You gotta-
something?
You,
Yeah.
you got to take a bath with me, nigga. You got to take a bath. The water's lukewarm. Grab the loofah, nigga.
Say it again. Oh, there he just you
Grab
just
the
missed
loofah,
another
nigga.
one. You
Grab
just
it up.
missed it. Come on.
You should beep him right after he says it.
Redban,
Like
you
you're
know
the
what
worst
the problem is,
sense of
Of all the nights I asked Denzel Washington to listen in, I'm like, Denz.
Denzel's here. All right.
Try the sense of-
Doug Benson's here. Doug Benson loves movies
Doug,
out here.
Go.
All right.
Doug, or go.
What?
Go. Morgan Freeman is a Nigeria.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Who's going to say that?
You. Do
And
it.
you're going to make a noise?
Yeah.
Okay. Morgan Freeman is a...
Go ahead and say it, young man. Tell them where I am.
Nye doesn't sound like...
Tell them where I
Nye
am.
isn't right.
Wait, let me try it with me, Redban.
It's a
You should say he's a nipper.
Yeah.
I'm a professional, goddammit.
Morgan Freeman is a purebred. That's fun, dude. That's fun.
We're the worst improv team ever.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fun Bunch podcast. We all just keep doing like musical chairs like Benny Hill. Exactly.
I love that. I love Redban with his new mixer too. That guy has got the shit happening.
This is my X Flex, son.
That's badass.
And it
Dude,
always-
check this out. This X Flex, this thing I have right here. This is this guy that just created this little thing in his fucking house, and then I guess Apple's going to like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything. Never mind.
Don't speak too early.
But what they're making it, they made
you
a
showed me that.
They made a Death Squad limited edition. I think he's only making like 100 or something like that.
That's badass.
And it's got the cat like fucking on the fucking stand. And this is like my favorite thing if you have an iPad. It's just like this like little fucking rubber stand
That's
that has
badass.
like this like fucking suction cup on it.
Hey, how's that? How's your shirts doing? Pretty good. I've seen a lot of guys
it's
tweeting
great.
about that.
It's almost
Where can they
completely
get
sold
those?
out. DeathSquad.tv. It's almost sold out.
And you guys are
that
doing
pad-
limited editions, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much. I bought a large amount of them.
Yeah.
and I've been like letting them on sale once a week until like because I can only ship so many because
Sure.
I'm doing it myself and shit.
Canada's a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
And we have a lot of Canada listeners.
International is
Yeah.
a bitch
I
because
got
you
a guy
have to
in
fucking fill out a
Silsending, too.
custom form for each
Yeah.
fucking one.
I'm-
Do you understand what
fascinating.
the fuck?
I have,
and you have to collect
in
tax.
triplicate.
You have to
Amazing
collect tax.
conversation.
Where can they go?
Anyways,
Where can they go to get one of those?
Oh, it's so hard making money.
Yeah, FreddyLockhart.com.
Doug, how were your taxes this year?
Doug, how'd you
They
do,
were
Doug?
okay.
Dude, do you have a good tax guy? Do you have a good everything? Do you have a business guy?
I have a team.
Do you have a team?
Are you a
Can I
W9?
You got a
join
whole
your
team?
Hey,
Jesus
Doug,
Christmas. You
can
must
I
have sold a
join
lot
your
of
team?
shirts online at DougBenson.com.
Hey, Doug Benson.
Doug
How
loves
do you
movies.
join Doug
Hey, Doug
Benson's
loves
team?
movies. Doug
How
loves
do I
movies.
do what?
Who won Best Picture in 1970?
They're expensive. The best picture in
1970.
70?
And I know who it is. Do you? I'm gonna take Doug Benson to school.
Why am did I ever say I'm good at naming?
Is the word nigga in the title?
I'm gonna go
No.
Patton. I'm gonna go George C. Scott and Patton.
70?
Yeah,
That's just a guess, or you're saying for sure?
I'm gonna go for sure. I'm never wrong about anything.
All
ever.
right, look it up. Look it up.
Best Picture 1970.
1970.
I'm gonna say Patton.
Says Patton.
George
George
C.
C. Scott definitely won Best
I'll
Actor.
say 69 was Midnight Cowboy. 70 was Patton.
Oh, I think Midnight Cowboy was 70.
Oh, well, weird.
I bet you $1.
What is it?
1970 Best Picture
Midnight Cowboy.
was
Patton.
Was it?
Freddy's dog.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
No, it's Patton. Yeah,
Okay.
you already knew that.
When was Midnight Cowboy 69?
Midnight Cowboy was 69. John Voight. Angelina Jolie's lips came onto the scene
All
in
right.
69.
Oh, no.
1974. Who? What
74.
the year of my birth.
Sting won 73. 74 might have been Godfather 2.
Oh wow. Yep.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
You gotta
Give me
get
a
Freddie
year.
Lockhart on your show.
Give me another year.
Yeah, he's good.
Give me
at it.
any year. Give me any
83
fucking year.
83.
Don't just don't let him show a dog.
83? 83 was Terms of
Any
Endearment.
year?
Terms of Endearment.
Oh my God! Why do you know the Oscars so well? Were you raised by gay men?
I was.
19
Give me another year.
Jesus.
Give me any year.
All right,
Any
all right.
fucking
The
year.
Oscars, really?
Yeah.
1989.
89
And
was
Aiko
Driving
knew.
Miss Daisy.
What? It
yeah.
was.
Oh
Driving
my
Miss
God.
Daisy, starring Morgan Freeman.
There's no
And-
way you're
and you
the
know what?
only black person in
And
the
they went
Oscars.
and Morgan Freeman had a beef with Spike Lee that year because he came out with one of AFI's top films, number 69, "Do the Right Thing," which was a great film. It was like a play on film.
Number 69.
Give me
you
another
just
one.
said,
All right,
out of-
all right,
out of
here we
however
go.
many.
I think this would be a hard one.
All right,
2014.
No, 1998.
1998. Okay, Shakespeare in Love. Shakespeare in Love, and it was a fucking farce. It should not
It
have won.
beat Saving Private Ryan.
97 was
One of the
Titanic.
most
98 was
ridiculous-
Shakespeare in Love. And that's how what's her name?
You're right.
Gwyneth Paltrow got a career she doesn't deserve.
What?
Oh.
Shakespeare in Love.
We just learned.
You don't like her as Bailey
I'm
Pepperpot?
doing her podcast
Give
tomorrow.
me another
so let's be
one.
cool.
Give me another one. I'll go all day.
Okay, all right. Why did I not know this about you, Freddie? This is kind of creepy.
This
I
is
know
crazy.
everything. I know everything. I'm not a joke.
All right. So you know.
I'm
You don't know who
myself.
won Razzies or Golden
All right.
Globes.
All right, let's
wanna test me?
go creepy. Let's
Golden
go creepy.
Globes,
Creepy.
really?
All right, let's go creepy. 1939.
Oh my.
Gone with the Wind.
Yes. What the fuck?
Well, that was a huge year.
That was.
Pre-Wars and
Maybe.
Oz
All
and
right,
Citizen
that's
Kane.
easy.
All
That's
right,
easy.
you want to get deep and dirty?
get
then?
deep
You
and
wanna
dirty.
get
Go
fucking
deep and dirty.
I came to play.
Go to the 1800s
Well, I was
before the
gonna say,
awards were invented.
1457.
I came to bring the pain hardcore from the brain.
If you go the first year, it's Wings, so don't even bother.
All right.
And go TV too. I don't
All
give a
right,
fuck,
all right,
son.
all
I've
right.
been here.
You'll go Emmys?
Yeah, I'll go Emmys. I'll go
God
TV.
damn
I'll
it!
go
All you have to
everything.
do is say Alec Baldwin every year.
All right. You guys
if
ready
you
for
could do this with the Tonys, you definitely were related.
All right.
That would be
raised
gay.
by gay men.
That would be gay.
Yeah, there's no way you know the Tonys.
I don't know.
I don't even know Tony Soprano very well.
People who won Tonys don't know what year they won.
Gandolfini was at my Comedy
No
Central
offense, I
taping,
love
though.
the Tonys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he
All
was
right.
at my first Comedy Central special.
1955.
Okay, let me think of the era. 55. Oh, James Dean was all the rage. He died that year. East of Eden had already come out. Rebel Without a Cause came out, but that wasn't Best Picture in 55. Guess who's coming to dinner? It didn't come out till 66, so 55. I'm going to
Who's
have
in
to
Guess
go.
Who's
Ben
Coming to
Hur.
Dinner?
Ben Hur?
Is it Ben Hur?
Oh, I bombed. 55. Wait.
Yeah, it's still pretty
Wait.
amazing.
Wait, though. 55. Let's see,
Yeah,
let's
give
go
him a
55.
chance to figure it out.
Hold on, let me give it a chance to figure it out because in 1955,
It's not on Golden
We were at war with
Pond.
Korea. Truman
Give
was
us a
president.
clue. Give us a clue.
Truman was president. We're at war with Korea. Sidney
Who's
Poitier
in it?
started to emerge.
Who's in it?
55.
Come on, Brian.
That was the year Rebel Without
Tell
a
me
Cause
something.
came out. That was the year that Ben Hur came out. That was the year that
On the Waterfront?
No, that was way. Cat on Hot Tin Roof.
1955 was not Cat on the Tin Roof.
What? Give us a clue.
All right. I'll give
And
you
it
a
was
clue.
not dog watching Game of Thrones.
It was done by United Artists.
Oh, what a great clue.
All right, here's what I'm going to tell you why my movie lacking sucks between the 50s and 66 because
We
it was
don't
all
care.
studio movies and they fucking suck.
Oh, wow.
They were
Yes.
never on location.
We don't
What
care.
a
They were
purist.
always
What
on
a
set.
trivia purist.
Yeah, very pure.
All right.
Give me another one.
Right.
What's 55
what was
already?
that? What was that?
Like here's an example. Freddie is right about that because this movie doesn't even have a Wikipedia entry.
Well, Rebel Without a Cause
What?
came out that year,
Yeah.
but he died that year.
There's no way it doesn't have a Wikipedia. It won Best Picture
1955, the movie was Marty,
with Ernest Borgnine.
Oh, I know that movie.
And-
He won Best Actor
Marty.
as well.
but
But
look,
Ernest
like if you click
Borgnine was
on
best
All
in-
the other ones you can click on, but like Marty,
Yeah.
you click on it, it's not even a fucking.
Doesn't even have a
you know
page.
why?
Hey.
Because Ernest
Because it's about a
Borgnine.
developmentally disabled man.
All right.
He was at his Paramount in 1969's Wild Bunch, Sam Peckinpah.
No, he
You
was
cannot
bad at
get
meeting
better.
women.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
Shelley
test.
Winters was in it.
Let's test this out. Maybe this is just a comic thing.
Give me another one.
No, wait. Aiko,
What?
19.
Oh, this is for Aiko.
Yeah. See if she can do this. Well, actually, we'll do newer because you've only been here for how many years?
16 months.
16 months? All right. This is, it's going to hit close to home.
Best
Can
picture.
I get a 2000?
Yes.
give her best picture of any year.
This is going to hit close to home for you. What was the best picture for 2004?
Oh, I know that.
Pearl Harbor.
No, it was Lord of the Kings, The Return. The King
Pearl
Returns.
Harbor.
Wait. No, I'm sorry.
Empire
Let
of the Sun.
No. That was 1980s. No, that was never elected. The Emperor.
Never
no.
elected.
That was never up there. No, give me 2004 again. And 2005 was Crash. So 2004 was 2002 was Chicago. 2003 was Lord of the Rings. It was 2004. 2004.
Hey.
Give us
a fucking nigga.
Give
Lord
us
of
a
the
clue.
Rings. The Return of the King. We're Lord of the Rings.
Such a
My fucking iPad froze up right
The Lord
right
of the
at the
Rings.
right time.
Lord of the Rings. The King Returns. That's got to be it.
What?
Lord of the Rings. King Returns. 2004. It has to be. Oh, wait.
What was-
2000 was Gladiator.
What was it?
2001
The
was
third one won Best Picture?
2000 was Gladiator. 2001 was Beautiful Mind. 2002 was Chicago. 2003 was Lord of the Rings. 2004 was not Crash, but $1 Million Baby.
Oh,
$1
Million Dollar
Yeah,
Baby.
that's
$1 Million Baby. Sorry.
Eastwood.
Eastwood.
Is that right?
Yep. Come on, give me another one. I go
You're
all
like
day.
as bad a game show host as I am. You're too busy. You're too busy choking on your vodka Tang.
Freddie, why do you know this?
Because I know everything. Keep going.
Why? But do you watch it every year? Is that the deal?
No, I don't watch it every year. I saw
you
all
one
of
of those-
AFI's top 100 movies by the time I was 13 years old. I made a point to know
Right, but how would you know every year?
You know what?
because they change them every year and they
And
move things
Best
around.
Picture is like you said. When you said that what you call it, Saving Private Ryan should have won over
I never
Gwyneth
said
Paltrow.
that. No. I never.
What
said
should
that.
have won that year?
In 1998, a lot of things came out.
Yeah. But Saving Private Ryan's
Shakespeare in
clearly
Love,
the best.
Really though, Shakespeare in Love.
That's
though?
what I'm saying.
Do you think that you deserved a nod?
But I'm saying you think that Saving Private Ryan.
You know what
should
that
have won.
was? The Oscars likes to do this. They like to make up for bad decisions. And so in 1999,
What is this, cable news? Just say that you think that Saving Private Ryan should have
Saving
won.
Private Ryan should have fucking
Yeah,
won. It was the most
that's all I was
graphic
saying.
war movie of all time.
All
It was
right.
the most realistic World War II
It was
U-boat
awesome. Tom Sizemore.
Normandy invasion of all time.
I think we just learned something about Freddie.
Paul Giamatti was in it.
This is Freddie's video of actually Freddie's. I don't know if you can see this video of Freddie's house.
Oh,
And he
look at
has a
Nerd
huge
Zone.
Yeah, he has a huge collection.
Is that my place for real?
Yeah, remember this? About 4 years ago, I went into your house and I went around all your entire.
Okay, sure, yeah, that's me.
Remember that?
Yeah,
But that's still the action figures doesn't scream. I know what won each year at
Okay.
the Academy Awards.
Okay,
That's an interesting
why do you-
level of trivia to
Now,
have.
do you
Look at
think,
Freddie's little
do you think
boots.
because I know that I subscribe and I agree? Is that what you think?
Why does he have
Like
all
I've
this?
loved the Oscars my whole life, but if
Do you think I agree with
I
them,
could tell
though?
you what won or lost, but I,
I can
couldn't
tell you what won.
year.
I can tell you what
and-
nominated. I can tell you what
I know
lost.
you're insane about it. I
But
don't know.
you know what?
I don't know
It's
why you're so
mnemonic.
into it.
Here's the deal. I'm mnemonic. I was born in 79. In 79, I wasn't anything years old. In 80, I was 0 years old. In 81, I was 1 year old.
Is your name Freddie or Johnny? Because you
Frederick
you
Douglass
said you're
Lockhart
mnemonic.
III.
Are you Johnny mnemonic or Freddie mnemonic?
I'm Frederick Douglass Lockhart III.
Mnemonic.
Give me another year. Test
All
me.
right,
Keep
well,
going.
I think we should talk to
I'm
Matt
tired
Edgar
of it.
a little.
It's exhausting.
Let's talk to Matt Edgar a little. We
can't
haven't
stump
talked to
me.
Matt all night. He fucking hosted this whole entire show. He's been
85?
working his
Red
ass
Band,
off.
of
thanks
Africa?
for having me, buddy.
He's the
You know
only
what I mean?
guy that's been
82
fucking working
Gandhi?
his ass
What?
off.
What are we doing here, Doug?
Matt, here's a
It's
question for
crazy.
you.
Yeah.
Why is your name spelled with only one T as a Matt? I've
Because
never
look how
heard
good
that.
looking he is. Don't ask him those kind of questions.
What studio put out Gandhi?
What studio put out
Yes,
Gandhi?
yes, yes.
RKO Picture Studios. That's who.
No, for reals.
No, you don't want to know who?
Yeah,
Universal did.
Columbia.
The Lady with the Torch. I should have known.
Of all people.
21 stars. God
I'm
damn
sorry.
it.
Go back to your interview, Brian.
Doug, did you
So
just,
seriously.
did you just debunk me?
No, it's just briefly.
I got
Because you
debunked.
said you
didn't I?
knew everything.
a little bit.
I just think you have gay parents. I think you were raised by two gay people.
You want to meet a mean black dude? You
I was raised by gay people.
You want to meet a mean black dude who will come down here and disagree with that? Say, Doug Benson.
You just became.
I'm Freddy's daddy, and I don't give a fuck.
You just must have like.
Don't
you
you
loved
love movies?
I
Doug
do
loves
love movies, but I
Doug
don't.
loves movies to a degree. That's what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should call it.
Yeah, to
To a, that's what you should call it. Doug loves movies to a degree.
shy of having this Rain Man like memorization of when movies won Best Picture when
Let me ask you
half
this,
of
Doug
them don't
Benson.
even deserve
If
it.
your name was Andrew Carnegie and you worked in steel, wouldn't you know a lot about steel? I work in pictures, Doug Benson. I make pictures and I watch them.
I know, but it's still you got to admit by the virtue of how happy you are to show off that
Yeah.
most people don't memorize it in that freakish
If
sort
I
of way.
had a podcast called Freddy Loves Movies, I would call that showing off. But as it stands,
No, you're showing off even more if that's not even your focus and you're like going off about how you know. But all my point is just that that's amazing that you know that.
I know them, but I
and
also have an
wonder
opinion
why.
on every one of them.
I
though.
wonder why though.
You want to pick my mind about every one of them because I associate
No, I don't
everything.
care about that at all.
There's
I
a
just-
lot of testosterone
I
in
just
this
wonder
room.
why
There
did
is.
you?
I mean,
A lot of
I
alpha
think,
why you
maleism.
memorized all that stuff.
but I think
It
that's
wasn't
just
a
the
matter
way.
of memory. It was a matter of experience. I remember all these things. I experienced them, and you know what? I see each thing, and I know what happened each year because I knew who was president.
Right,
if
but
you really
why-
appreciate
but why
history,
do you care
you'll-
about the Oscars?
It's not the
What
Oscars.
does that have to do with anything?
I care about movies who happen to win Oscars. Doug loves movies. Am I explaining this to you real? If I have to explain to
no,
you
no,
Team
no.
loves
I
streets,
get it. I get it. I
What
get
do
it.
I love?
I get
love
it.
streets?
I
Do
get
I have
it.
to explain to you
I
Wilshire
get it.
Boulevard?
I'm sure no one agrees with me that is weird that you have such a encyclopedic knowledge of that
that I
stuff.
live in Hollywood, California.
You
and I
also
know
have it
movies.
about basketball.
No, but he has it about R&B and
Football,
rap. He has it about
R&B,
music and
something.
presidents.
Yeah,
Music,
yeah.
He's like that with a lot of
American
shit.
history.
Yeah.
American history, you like that?
Yeah, you're good at remembering shit that you're into.
It's
for
not
sure.
remembering shit. It's knowing about shit. Don't you know about shit?
But what's interesting with you,
No,
though,
dates
all
is
the
not knowing about it.
Okay,
at all.
but let's talk. Let's delve
No,
into
but
the dates.
I will
Let's
say
talk
this:
about
that
it.
you do this, Lockhart. You have this thing where, and I think it's what Doug is asking about. It all seems to be linked with, and tell me if I'm wrong, like timelines. Like you can
Sure.
go, okay, he was the president here. This won Best
Right.
Picture. This album just came out.
That's
then.
how you
This-
mnemonically devise things. Is
Yeah.
You can figure out what's what.
This
basically.
team won the
Yeah, and
championship.
it's-
This team won the Super Bowl.
Exactly. If you know
and
a
it's
little about
somewhat
a lot.
supernatural or special that you think that way because most people don't. Most
Well,
most people aren't Mary Lou Henner where they can tell you what the fuck they were doing
Exactly.
on whatever date you name.
I can't remember
That is
shit.
obviously a skill.
Well, in
You should-
1977,
you should
she
take
was shooting the
advantage of
pilot
it
for
somehow.
Taxi. That's what she was doing. She was busy shooting that taxi pilot in 77.
Sure.
Bicentennial year, 1 year later. Oh my God, was that a busy year? A lot of collecting of American flags that year.
And, as well as coins.
That was that Mary Lou Henner was into collecting flags.
No, but I knew she was on Taxi when it premiered.
In 79 she
Bicentennial
was.
year.
Yeah. No, that's super impressive. But as I've learned from doing a podcast where there's like movie trivia all the time, people that are like crazy super cocky about what they know are off-putting.
Am I off-putting?
I'm just saying that like the taxi thing was just sort of like that's one of a myriad of Mary Lou Henner events you could have pointed to, but you said it in a way like it was the most brilliant
Wait,
thing.
who's pointing to Mary Lou Henner to begin with? Alone. But
I brought her up,
alone.
yeah, but
We're
you
zooming
have
into her career, and now
you
we're
are s-
arguing about her IMDb
You're a
listings?
savant about this stuff.
Yes, I
is
am.
all I want you to admit.
But don't you agree that I'm in the right place to be one?
Sure. I love it. I love that you know about all this stuff. It's actually it's charming.
Where do you see
it's
my
charming because most people don't know anything about shit that happened before they were born.
You know what?
They
That's
know
ignorance.
nothing about
That's
it, and it
generational
drives
ignorance.
me crazy.
You've heard of Abraham Lincoln, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Well,
That's my
he is a
point.
vampire.
I was
hunter.
just gonna say
I
that.
have heard of the vampire.
Yeah.
hunter.
Why are you guys fucking arguing so much?
I think by
We
nature.
just we had
it's-
just
Come
settled.
on,
We had just
stop.
settled it. Why are you 2 minutes behind?
I think Doug
you
called
guys are
me.
like
Doug called
fucking
me.
like
Doug called me on
raping
my
my
muscle flexing, and I
ears
was.
right now.
I was comic book guying a little bit.
You guys are raping my ears.
But
It was-
if you're,
it
I'm
was
trying. I'm trying to work out.
It
and
was
just
over,
enjoy
Brian.
My workout here.
It was over. Can you get Blade Runner on the TV?
Yes, on the TV.
on the tube.
Could you bring it up on the motion picture
on
screen?
on that picture TV.
All right, so here's now. I don't want to hear either of you. I want to hear Teeb and Aiko talk to each other.
I'm done.
Okay. What do you guys think of Blade Runner?
Well, everybody knows Blade Runner 1984. It's
Actually, that's
well,
wrong.
I don't know. Of course, I knew. I was opening up that fucking Pandora's
Chris
box
Columbus.
there.
was it? What year was it?
Blade Runner.
Was I close?
No.
His mic's off.
It was about 83, maybe.
Oh.
When was it?
It was 83.
Yeah,
I
83.
was in the ballpark. I was just trying to remember who was president and when the Beastie Boys album came out.
All right.
Did you turn my shit off?
Aiko, how was your set? Did you have a good set tonight, Aiko?
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I like a good argument. Unlike Redban, I like a good back and forth, exchange of ideas and points. You keep talking, but he has your mic off.
If
apparently.
Matt Edgar wants
And-
to sit down, Matt can join this two-way conversation with Aiko and Jason Teeb.
Aiko, do you go to do you go back to Japan a lot? Because I know you're close to your mom. Because I always see you talking on the phone to her at the Comedy Store
Yeah.
at whatever godly
met her
time it
mom?
is.
Yeah.
Have I met
Been
her?
over there.
No, I did not meet your mom when she
I've
was there.
seen Don Barris put his finger on her mom's asshole.
No, my mom put the
Or
finger
your
in
mom
the
put your
asshole.
finger in Don's
Yeah.
asshole. Yeah.
She
The
performed.
microphone's actually right at the tape. There's a purple tape in the front of the microphone.
Hold it up, buddy.
What?
Yeah, you're just
There
talking
you
to it
go.
just like this. Oh shit! I got a mic.
Oh, what? How'd that happen?
Well. Look what happened here.
I'm sorry, guys.
Smarter than the average bear.
All right, continue.
So how often do you go back to Japan?
Japan? Not often, but my mom always come here and she performs sometimes.
Oral?
She had good set.
Your mom performs?
Yeah.
Say that kind of shit.
Yeah, of course. And the kid with all the toys gets to decide how you play with them. He'll take his ball and go home. You don't want that to happen. He'll just shut it down.
So Matt, why the spelling of the 1 T? Is that a I've never heard of another Matt with 1 T.
I wasn't there when that decision was made.
What is this? Lord of the Flies? How is everybody being so
Your mic's
fucking
off.
hateful
Hey,
today?
turn your mic's off. We can't talk. We got cut off because we were taking up too much.
Are we alpha mailing?
I'm holding that.
I'm just letting the other guys take
Podcasting
turns.
is like hockey.
You guys got.
You're in the penalty box. Is that what you're getting at
Am I
here?
back on yet? I'm not
No,
back on
you
yet.
still got a 2 minute. I think you have a.
Not yet.
I think you have a 2 minute
Come on,
penalty.
Redban, what the fuck?
So Matt, have you ever met another Matt with 1 T before?
Yeah, Matt, has that ever happened before? That you saw another Matt?
Yeah, Matt.
1 T in his name?
Yeah, why are these
Stop cheating!
Have you ever? Do you know anything about Mary Lou Henner, Matt? With 1 T?
Yeah, let's break down her IMDb.
These are all great questions, guys.
Yeah? I guess you're just going to take them one at a time here.
Yes, one at a time. I wasn't there when that decision was made. I have no idea. I know my mom.
You were there, but you were inside.
Are your
I
parents
was
still married?
I was on my
actually
way
you
out.
were there.
And actually, I think
You
think
were
it
there.
was
Why are
a,
you lying? Well, do you lie a lot?
Do I?
Is that what the 1 T is? That you're constantly lying.
Yeah. Edgar, are your parents still married?
No, of course not.
You're in the sky right now, and we're trying to give you the report. Come on, guy, don't be a dick.
All right.
They're just feverishly on Twitter. They just got to communicate with anybody. Please, somebody, we're still alive.
Hello. Oh
There
God,
you
I'm back. Oh my God.
Egos.
Oh, that was horrible.
Doug.
Don't put me in podcast jail again.
Doug, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why did we do that to ourselves, Freddie?
I'm so sorry.
You guys got
Doug.
put in the penalty box for disorderly conduct.
We were out of line with our voices, weren't we? We got a lot to say.
It was fun. People loved it.
I got a little hate mail, but I got mostly love mail. I got a little hate mail though.
People are cool. Well, people are stupid.
You know what? I took Doug Benson's advice, the blocking rule. People really hate blocking more than anything. It's like you block somebody, it's like, now I can't sound off.
You threaten to block them, they come back. Oh, I'm sorry.
Because Doug will go blocked.
Does anyone else find it's amazing that Doug and Freddy go back to talking to each other? They want to fuck each other so bad.
I love
right?
Doug. I like
What
to
are you
spar with
talking
Doug,
about, Brian?
But I love Doug. It's egos in the room.
I admire his voices.
I admire his.
And his savant-like ability to memorize shit that does not matter. Because no one gives a shit about
and I admire
who won the Academy Awards. I love the Academy Awards.
I do too.
I watch it every goddamn year.
Me too.
And I love the way he praises his opinion like Christ praises his own opinion about things and movies and walking on water and things like that.
No. I don't think my opinions are better than other people's, but I definitely think that your ability to memorize stuff that doesn't
Who says
matter.
It's memorizing though. How do you know it's not just?
Well, it's a
occurring
form
to me?
of occurring. Then
Yeah,
you really
it's an
are.
occurrence.
You're a fucking X-Man.
Yeah, I am an X-Man.
With
You
a
have
really
an
weird
Malcolm
power.
X.
You have a talent that will not save you when a laser is about to
Yeah.
I'm a Malcolm
cut you in
X-Man.
half. But what's this music?
It's from 1997's over.
Brian's right. I'm kind of like an old lady, and you're a diamond, and I'm throwing you into the ocean. I'm saying, be free, young diamond.
I don't know if you have the strength to throw me into the ocean.
I got frail, flabby arms, but I will throw you as far off the deck as I can. I'll be on the deck where if I just drop you, you'll land safely in the ocean.
Best picture winner, really? I mean, Marvin's Room should have gotten something. This Boy's Life. Come on, dog.
I like both of those, but
Those are great.
But Titanic's amazing. It's stupid, but it's amazing.
So let's go back to the interview with Jason Tebow and Aiko Tanaka and Matt Edgar.
Another penalty box. Now I will say, listen, in your guys' in Redban's defense, the minute he turned your mics on, you guys went right back to the exact same conversation.
And you guys were both fucking controlling the whole entire conversation with your faggotry.
It was just funny that it was like, okay, the penalty is over. I feel bad too. But you do seem to have some sort of idiot savant-like useless X-Man power, and you seem like you couldn't throw a diamond into the river. Whatever the fuck he's talking about.
So,
I'll throw a 20 at anybody that wants to.
I'm in. However that sentence finishes, I'm in. I'll throw a 20 in at anybody that wants to.
I'll talk to them. Brian, give me a microphone.
Yeah, come on, Brian.
Come on.
All right, let's see how this
We
goes.
won't do that.
Let's see.
I'm done with.
I love Doug.
We made our points.
Yeah,
Come on.
I love Doug. Benson.
Turn some shit on. Is this one on? Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Seems to be
Let's
back.
talk to our guests.
Let's talk to our guest, Aiko.
Aiko, what's up? Did you see Titanic?
Yeah.
You like that shit?
I don't like it's gay.
What's gay about it?
Billy Zane running
Other
around with
than
a
the
gun.
music.
Just go on and on and on, and nobody get laid.
And you know the ending.
They get
going
laid.
into it. You know the
They
ending.
do. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really
Guy, one
gay.
dude gets to paint some tit.
That was cool.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that was the nice part.
Did Doug
She
Benson
asked
love
for
that?
it.
Cool.
What's your favorite girl movie, Aiko?
Chick flick.
Yeah, your favorite chick. Your go-to, is it Ghost? Is it Dirty Dancing? Or is it the
Rangoon.
Breaking,
Wow, why don't you just guess 1,000 movies?
Is the Rangoon?
Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo is my guess.
No, I think you're more of a 3 o'clock high kind of girl.
See,
What is it? 3 o'clock?
Yeah,
Yeah, 3
don't
o'clock
even.
high.
She doesn't even know what that is.
No.
Doug does. I bet Doug does.
I do.
I think
fucking
she's
dickhead.
more of
I
a
know you knew.
I think she's more of a gummo.
Are you a Gummo girl?
Yeah.
Harmony
Gummo.
Corey?
I know it stars Casey Simasco.
You like bully? You like kids?
Yeah. I don't like
Do you like
kids.
children?
You like bully?
She doesn't like children.
You like shaved children?
She likes bullies.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, what's a movie you like?
Battle Royale.
Yeah, Hunger Games, but with some balls.
That's so romantic.
I know that there was still a show going on.
Joe Rogan's
Joe
back
Rogan's
in the
back,
house.
everybody.
Over an hour ago. I was looking for something to do.
How'd that show go? Good?
It was awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
Great
great,
fucking
right?
crowd,
I
right?
got a lot of new material, dude.
It's the best crowd ever.
Do you record that stuff?
Yeah, always. Yeah, I do every show. I record them all on my iPhone.
It's the best way to go.
Yeah, because it syncs up immediately, so I listen to it on Bluetooth as I'm going home. Like, you can't go wrong.
Don't you
Yeah.
love the guys who don't adopt modern technology?
Yeah, I had to fucking get Dom
It's
Herrera
like-
to get into Twitter. I'm like, dude,
You got him
gotta do
into
that.
it, though. You got him into it. The guy's
Even
got like
Bobcat,
10,000 followers.
Bobcat didn't want to go on Twitter.
You,
I was like,
you-
man,
you
you're
can't-
crazy. You're doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong? You know, if
You
you're
can't-
still creating funny, why? You know, if you're still having funny thoughts, fucking.
You can't deny a
tweet
new
that
medium
shit.
that services your art form.
Yeah.
If they're like, oh, we love your art form, we'll give you a voice. Oh, too many people do that. Too many people come
I
to
can
Hollywood.
see it though. When Twitter first came along, it took a good year before I adopted it.
I couldn't
No.
tell anybody what it was about the first year. I couldn't explain it, but now I can. It's like, oh, it's a real-time thought. Versus Facebook, it's like, oh, this is what
yeah,
happened
but
earlier
that's
this
the
morning.
thing about it is everybody thinks they can describe it, but they have a different description. It's like,
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's
it's
what some
what
people
it is
say.
to
I
you.
don't want to be posting everything I do all throughout the day. I'm like, I don't ever do that.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
somebody
so
sends me
don't
some
do it, you
cool
fucking
link.
dummy.
Yeah,
through
you
it.
silly bitch. What are you?
Yeah,
fucking
you always
a
post
slave
Goddamn
to
idiot,
140
you piece of
characters.
crap! What the fuck are you
Stupid
talking
fuck.
about?
Kill yourself.
God damn it!
Kill
I'll
yourself.
fucking murder you.
You post something informative and you share something that you learn. You don't
Yeah,
post a
or
German
something
Shepherd
funny.
video of your
Yeah.
dogs watching Game of Thrones. But
Yeah.
you
There's
Wow,
so
it went
there's so
after
many
himself.
things you can do.
But you
with
can
it.
post things that mean something. It's like, oh, here's what I learned today.
Yeah, or
You know?
whatever you think is interesting. There's
Yeah.
always something cool going on the internet. And what the beautiful thing about Twitter is you essentially create a community of like-minded people. You
Right.
talk about certain things, you know, you express your interests or your thoughts on certain subjects, controversial or not. And then, you know, people also do the back to you, and then everybody else sort of fucking agrees or disagrees. And if they don't want to pay attention to you, they don't agree with you, that's cool too. But when you get a bunch of like-minded people together, then they start introducing you to shit that you might
Yeah.
not. Like, I've been introduced to documentaries,
Yeah.
books.
I've gotten shit
idea-
from you just on Twitter.
Fuck yeah, me too, man. And I'm getting it just from other people. It just comes flying at you.
Yeah, new and fascinating ways to think. But there's
Yeah.
some people who look at Twitter like, oh, if you follow Kim Kardashian, you're not going to get anything
Yeah,
important.
you are. You're gonna get. There's a picture. She
What
took
if
a
you-
picture the other day of her in a wet T-shirt. She was
Oh,
wet. Her
big fat
hair was
titties?
wet.
I keep going,
Yeah,
Joe.
Big fat sloppy
Yeah, nigga.
titties.
Yeah.
And she's like looking at you with her all
Yeah.
her beautiful filled-in face.
Oh, yeah.
Just thinking about all the fillers in her face. It makes them all plump, big plump cheeks that were different than when she was younger. But I don't care. She did it right. She
Does
did
she
it
like
right.
it-
She's hot as fuck.
Does she
Big
take it dirty?
stupid dirty tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She takes it dirty, doesn't
Yeah.
she?
But
Oh,
she's. I bet
stupid
she's one of those
dirty.
girls that as you nut, like right as you nut, you're like, no.
I fell for
Just
it.
thinking of the
Oh,
conversation.
now I have to watch
The-
Beaches.
Yeah.
the conversation that you have to have with her before you get to run
1988
away.
Deborah Winger.
You'd have to come and then just fucking forgot my fucking oven's on. You'd have to run out of there.
My dog.
Fake your own death.
Fucking gas in the garage. I gotta go.
I left a baby in the trunk.
If you hear an explosion, please call the police.
And everybody's watching. She's the American hero.
Listen to me. If it explodes, please tell them my story.
Yeah. I'm Kim Kardashian.
Just run.
Is that the
American
one?
hero?
No, that's not the one.
Jenner.
She posted it on Twitter. It was like her in like a gray T-shirt or some shit.
Redban's got it on the screen.
Is that all really?
That's
got to
be to bum out her ex-husband or something.
So weird.
But you know what? Now
that
she's
is really
with
her
Kanye
pictures
West.
on Twitter.
Yeah,
that's so strange.
Did you see that Funny or
She's
Die
removed.
Charlize Theron where they were saying they stole her phone?
They stole her. Oh, they were joking.
And it was and she's really funny because she had all these pictures that she had staged of kind of just really kind of poking fun of that, of just her making all these. It was like 20 pictures of her making pouty lips to herself. You know what I mean, with the camera behind it. All these stalking videos, people she was stalking.
Wow, you bored Joe out of the room with that.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
I can't stand another second of this shit.
Our sword fight went on too long, Doug. It went on too long. How dare you?
I was going to ask Joe what he thought if somebody had memorized his Oscars.
I know you were gonna ask fucking.
I was going to get it going.
Dude,
I was going to get going again.
You got to do it. Let's see
It
what
doesn't
happens.
matter. No. I know how Joe would respond.
Will you come on my podcast?
That's why I'm glad it didn't
we'll
go
talk
down.
a lot of shit.
Yeah. No, I think you're
because
amazing.
I respect you tremendously.
No, I think
tremendously.
all of this is coming from a point of thinking that it's amazing that you know this.
You know why I know
but
this?
wondering why you know.
But
it.
you know what? You know why I know this? Because I love it. I just love it. You know why?
I love it too. But
you know what?
it's
The
like,
same way a baseball fan knows baseball.
That's why I asked you if you knew statistics of some
you know what?
sport, because I don't know sports.
I do.
At all.
I know sports a lot, but take me back to that stat, and then I can go into the microcosm and talk about who was nominated that year, who should have won that year. I don't just know who won.
I get that.
I know why who won.
I get that, but that's
Rocky
the least
in
important
76
part.
Shouldn't have fucking won.
But that's the least important part to me. Is it's just like let's just talk about like what
movies affected
what
me?
movies are great, and
And I'm willing
like
to
narrowing it
talk
down
about
to
that.
years. Like who cares what was better in one particular year?
So we'll talk about
or even in our lifetimes. Like people ask me all the time on Twitter. They're like, "What's your favorite movie?" I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I
Narrow
love
one
movies.
down? Yeah,
I
exactly.
love movies.
Some days I'm a
I saw
true
one
romance
yesterday
guy.
that's now my new favorite.
Yeah,
you
some
know?
days I'm a true romance guy. Some days I'm a Fast Times guy. Some
Yeah, it
days
depends what you're in the
and
mood
in
for.
either case, you're wrong. Those aren't the best movies ever
Exactly.
made.
It's like what's your favorite song? It's like, well, am I about to fuck? Am I driving on a long ride? Am I
But you know what? As
speeding?
a
It's
citizen
like-
of the world, you should know
are you
who
about
came
to
before
fuck?
you.
You
Who
know?
came before you and who's coming after you?
Well,
right?
yeah, but that's where
what I'm
that's where a
asking.
lot of people's knowledge gets lost, is they don't care about anything that
I
was
keep
before
up,
they were
though. I
alive.
want-
No, that's awesome that you do.
But is Teeb about to fuck?
Thank you, Joe.
That's
Thank
what
you,
I
Joe.
want to know.
Am I? I mean, literally, legitimate question, guys.
Is Steve
What's
gonna
up? Teeb's already. He's got his vest on.
Can we literally nail this down to am I about to fuck?
That is a look,
Twitter?
man. The vest with the fleece collar, that is a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a commitment.
Yeah, if you're in Portland, you could go to any bar and play pool.
Oh my
dressed
God!
like that.
Portland.
Yeah, or you can
Isn't
bring a
Portland the
car around.
Yeah, there's a lot I could do. Park a car. I could park a car.
You could deliver pizza like a motherfucker with that outfit.
Especially in the Pacific Northwest.
You know what you could do in that outfit? You could videotape a dog watching TV.
Oh,
You know
no, I
shit.
didn't. No, I didn't.
Hey,
Doug Benson has taken the reins.
I'm realizing, Freddie, it's this seat. It's this seat.
no, it's not
It's
just
you
that
and
seat.
Joe's striking eye line right here.
Go ahead.
Only if you say stupid shit.
It's like the beast. You can't make eye contact with the beast now. Goddammit! Don't do that.
I don't mind.
Joe, we have analyzed what happened earlier with the dog thing ad nauseum.
Ad nauseum, Joe.
And it's so much fun.
It is fun,
It's
Joe.
so fun.
Because you know I've watched enough of The Wire and prison movies to know that I had to pay that ball breaking tax. I had to pay that.
In the
I know.
last hour, that thing has been called back to every
Joe, I
which
can
possible
fall
way.
on the sword.
Listen, bro, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You show me a fucking video of
I
your
know.
dog watching TV.
At
It's
that point-
indefensible.
I know.
It's indefensible.
I know. At that point, my dog should have been seriously laying fucking shit.
Your dog should have been fucking flying through
Yeah.
the air, circling the room like
Doing
there was an
surgery.
interior tornado.
doing a quadruple
God damn
bypass. I know. I
At
showed
least
the wrong
walking
thing.
like that side to his cat, which was the video of the night.
Your dog should have been walking on his front paws.
Hey, but everybody, back to team. Back to team's vest, huh? How about the Marty McFly, huh?
You know what? Just for the sake of keeping it even, let's go back to the vest.
Go back to the vest, please.
Can you imagine anyone listening to this right now that doesn't think any of us is funny?
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, oh, they're all just fucking laughing at their own shit.
I can show you in the form of hate.
Well, there's always going to be somebody like that.
But seriously, whenever you're listening to people lose their minds like we just did, it's a little aggravating if you don't think it's as funny.
Yes.
Like, it's a little
If
like,
you're not there.
Yeah, you
come
do a lot of
on.
Well, if you don't think it's that
Dial it
funny, you're an
down.
asshole. We've fucking tortured him for over an hour and a half for a 3-minute video.
What? Seriously, do I not
It wasn't even
deserve
3 minutes. Was it even 3
It was
minutes?
30
It was a
seconds, but
minute.
do I not deserve it?
Well, you do. But
I
there's
deserve it.
nothing we can do but attack you. It's in
I'm
our
a man.
genes.
I played football. I've been
Did you
punched
see
in the
this?
face.
Somebody made this on the internet already.
Yeah. I'm a star.
Freddy Lockhart's head is on a fucking
I'm a
cat.
I'm a cat.
Flying like on a fucking conveyor belt up the stairs.
Damn it.
I got got. I can admit when I got got.
You got beyond got.
I
That's,
no. I got
that
got.
shit's epic ownage.
I got gotten.
But dude, dog videos and you are connected for the rest of your life. Forever.
Oh, shit.
That might
you're
be
gonna
your
get the
legacy.
best dog videos.
It's
gonna be awesome.
All right, everybody. The vest is leaving.
T,
Yeah.
believe
What?
it?
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
be
go?
inside of it,
Powerful team.
and I'm leaving.
The
you
bus
guys.
stops running at 2 a.m.
Thanks for
ladies and gentlemen,
everything.
so he's gotta
Oh,
go.
shit.
No, we're out. I think
He's
we're
out.
gonna head to the store for the last minute.
kill it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gonna-
go
you
get
gonna
those
do a set at the
sets in.
store?
Yeah, they're like New
We're
York
just gonna-
style.
You gonna try to
I
get a
wish
set?
it was like New York
At the store?
Well, we're just gonna head over there right now. 1:30
Powerful.
to see what's up.
More stage time. Why bother with
love you.
these
Aiko,
thousands of
see you
people
later.
that are listening when
Yeah.
you can go perform for 16 drunks?
If you're
PlayStations
lucky,
and all.
16?
If you're lucky,
Come
16.
on, it's Friday night. It's
Yeah.
4, 5.
Oh shit, Brian.
He's
He's a numerologist.
Redban, hit me up, buddy.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
like
everything.
how you
See you, dude.
described that.
Thank
It was
you.
Death
so
Squad for
precise.
life.
Death Squad for life.
4 is 5.
I said forest fires. Why were you asking?
Oh. See you, dude.
Everyone's
Only you could prevent
Team
four,
and Matt-
4 or 5's crowds.
Teeb and Matt Edgar.
Thank you.
Teeb and Matt Edgar are leaving the room and they're
Bye,
comforting
fellas.
Freddy
They're together.
Lockhart.
They're grabbing each other's dicks
Yeah.
and walking out.
They're-
Who do you
on a
think? Who do you
leash.
think gave their $20
They were
back?
comforting
I
Freddy.
did. I did. Who did? I put it in the jar. Come on.
Oh, Freddie doesn't want his $20.
No, Freddie wanted some weed.
Yeah,
so
I want a
he
little
put-
weed.
Oh,
So he
I
pinched a little
see.
weed and took $20.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't
take the
I don't
weed
steal.
and the money.
No,
Yeah,
put
he
the fucking
could have.
money back in there.
Seriously, come
Stop
on.
it.
Yeah, dude.
Stop it.
Where would we be tonight if it wasn't for you? We'd be sitting there talking about politics or some shit.
You owe, that's $20.
I did
is
pay a
yours.
ball breaking tax.
Did
tonight.
you own that?
I paid a ball breaking tax tonight, didn't I, fellas?
You earned that $20. Please take
Yeah,
it.
you get
you.
by,
For sure, for
Symbolically,
Buy
so
your-
I won't feel as bad.
I know. Hey,
buy
I know,
your dog a hat.
I won't feel as bad for asking people to send you random, boring, dumb shit on Twitter.
You son of a bitch.
At least you didn't have to go into your email.
I
and
told them
open
to
it
send
up.
you pictures like, I really like this tree. Like, you send you a picture of a tree.
You son of a
It's
bitch.
amazing the shit people. Isn't it funny though what people will
Son
send
of
you?
a bitch.
Joe, do you tweet on?
Joe is just tainting my online reputation by this second. I fucking, you know what? I kind of like it because I'm a sick fuck.
But Joe, do you ever tweet on pictures that people send you on Twitter?
Do I tweet them?
No, do you click on them? Like
Sure.
if somebody sends you a
Yeah,
picture.
yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and isn't it amazing how sometimes you'll look at a picture and you'll stare at it like,
What is
but
this?
what does this
Yeah.
have to do with me?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Like, what about me made them send this picture of a junkyard rat eating
Yeah.
a shoe? Like, what did I say or do
Yeah.
that made this happen? It's
Well, I think
so
a lot
crazy.
of times it's just people think that you might think it would be interesting and that they like you, so would like you to respond.
Yeah.
So
But
they
usually,
live in
but
a
some sort of it's
small-
usually some sort of joke with a punchline or something. But when it's just a random picture, it's
Yeah.
like, wait, what does that have
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do with me?
Well, there's crazy people on there.
Yeah,
One
there
guy-
is.
I clicked on this one guy's thing the other day, and he sent me something real weird. I was like, wow, this is a weird tweet. So I clicked on his link, and they're all tweets to me. And there's hundreds of them. It's only tweets to me.
He's
Yeah,
spaced them out enough that you never notice the
Yeah. Well, it's just,
the tonnage.
I mean, when you get, how many do you have now? What do you got?
400 something.
Yeah, when you get to that, it's like, who the fuck knows who's tweeting you all day? It's like, it's impossible to
Yeah,
keep
but I
up.
see like it's kind of like playing a game of concentration with the images, and you have to match them. You know,
Right.
like I see faces where when I start to see them frequently, I start to go, "Oh, is this going to be a problem down the road?"
Yeah.
You know, like is this person going to bum out when I finally say, "Hey, you're taking up a lot of my feed. You're asking me a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Please dial it back. Like, a lot of people immediately turn on you like,
I'm cool
fuck
with
you, dude.
Everybody, as long as they're not negative. I'm cool with anybody.
But that's the thing. That's the other thing is people are negative. Even a lot of people think they're joking when they're negative.
Yeah, there's a little of that going
and I
on.
feel bad. Sometimes I block somebody, and then later I find out, oh, they were just kidding.
Yeah,
but just kidding about what? I'm going to fuck your mother or whatever they said.
Use the punctuation to
I was just kidding about
The worst
fucking
is
your
when
mother.
It's like, I want to fuck your mother, and it's YOU''RE.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you're
what
an
are you trying
idiot
to
who wants to
pull?
fuck my mother. You probably couldn't even pull
Doesn't
it
even
off.
make
She's
sense.
smart.
I haven't grasped language, but I'm gonna.
What are you trying to say? I want to fuck you, our mother. What?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's crazy. It's a weird like
Social networking is weird.
yeah, it is. But
real
it's also it's opened up so many things. Like it's
It's weird and
revolutionary.
it's awesome. At the same time, for us, it's awesome.
It's opened up assholes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Holla! That's what's up.
Goatsy.
It's given a-holes more of a forum, but it's also like lots of people I know that have some sort of notoriety just write on Twitter and never look at any of that stuff, and I admire them because I'm too curious. I want to look in there and see what people are saying.
There's gonna be negative stuff.
Always.
But when you think about what small percentage the stuff is negative, it's really amazing.
Yeah,
you
it really
know?
is. But if you let the small percentage get to you,
You can certainly do that.
and you can get
certainly
into it. You
trapped.
can get into a dialogue with an idiot who's just like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you," because it's not the random like if somebody offers up like, what, I saw you last night and you were kind of lazy and you were calling it in.
Yeah.
that's an honest critique. But if
Yeah.
somebody's like, what,
Yeah,
fuck
especially
you,
if
fuck
you're
everything you
somebody
stand
that
for.
does those things. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
I'm
Stop
sorry.
fucking calling it
I try
in.
to step up, bro. I try to
Step up. Rogan never does that.
Tommy
Step up your
says I
ass,
step
son.
up. Tommy says I do it.
Well, as long as Tommy says.
It's not just that, Joe Rogan.
Pretty sure you're
Well,
stepping it up. Freddie Lockhart.
Joe's got some things.
I would like to
like
say
your
though,
Morgan Freeman. It's
but
pretty
isn't
sexy.
being Joe Rogan? Doesn't it make even if the second before you walk out on stage you're not in the mood, the second you hear that reaction, it is so it energizes you in a way that, like a lot of comics have to kind of get up there and go through the motions because they're playing to some weekend crowd that doesn't know who they are.
You're constantly
And-
introducing yourself as a comic. Are you?
No, Joe never is. Like
No, it's mostly
Everyone's
people
there to
know-
see you.
Yeah,
Right.
it's easier. I'm good, dude. Thanks.
But it's not easier in the sense that you have to fucking bring it because they're
Yeah.
seeing what you're capable of.
Well, you have a responsibility. They've
Yeah, you have
actually
to deliver.
come out to see you, but it's easier because they're really enthusiastic about it.
Mhm.
And I love what I do. I never feel like I don't want to do comedy. I really never do. I never have a feeling.
you
where
never
I
have
don't
like a
wanna
big
do it.
meal before a show and it's just like,
I don't
oh,
do
I just
that.
don't feel like doing it.
I don't ever do that. Never.
You eat light. You
Never.
know what? I get sleepy if I eat too much. If I
Yeah.
go to another town, I'll go to a Trader Joe's, get some right shit to eat, and then go do the show on a light meal and afterwards eat.
We can eat at Fogo de Chao if as long as it's like 5:30.
Oh my god!
But don't
If
eat
it's
bar food,
5:30.
right?
Oh
It's an
Jesus!
8
I
o'clock
would be
show.
passed out for my show if I ate
Yeah.
at Fogo de Chao.
I can only do it if I lifted.
It's
like
Yeah.
crazy.
Like I lifted today, I could eat meat and then go do a show.
But there's
no
a way to
problem.
yeah,
maintain
that
your
makes sense. If
sanity.
you're
If I
pumped
lifted
up
weights,
and then you
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
You need that protein. You need that. You feel like you just have this desire. You need a lighter.
Yeah.
Here you go, Doug. Here you go, Doug.
Thanks, buddy.
There's a way to maintain your
saw
sanity,
you
though.
I was trying to keep it off the show. That I needed a lighter.
If you're going to be on the road a lot, there's a way to maintain your sanity. Instead, eat right. Don't eat bar food, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I just mean just eating a big meal before you go on stage. Your metabolism shuts your brain down.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I like eating. If I have an 8 o'clock show, I like eating around 5. I get a little nervous if it's around 6. It's around 6. I go, well, okay, I can't go too crazy. Like even if Fogo de Chao, I'll like eat to a respectable amount, but I won't
Salads.
gorge myself.
Yeah.
I won't go crazy with
Yeah,
slabs of meat.
Your discipline. Like you also. How high are you at that point?
Pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
me
I just
too.
don't. I don't like bad shows. And one of the best ways to prevent bad shows is don't eat before you show.
Yeah.
As I've
Yeah, it does. It makes you sleepy for sure.
when I've gotten into Alpha Brain and as I got into
Shit works.
nootropics, it definitely works. But one of the things I realized is that you can maximize and optimize your mindset when you go on stage. And you have to be hydrated. You can't be dehydrated. You shouldn't be too caffeined up or too drunk. You shouldn't be too high where you can't talk, and you shouldn't be full. If you're full and you go up there, you're
Ugh.
yeah, it's a terrible feeling.
You're sleepy.
Yeah, it's not good. I saw Cat Williams once talk about comedy, and he was talking about like one of the main things is never go on stage with a full stomach. He goes, I never eat before I go on stage. He goes, I just eat earlier.
Yeah, and you could also stave off having to eat because when you're on stage, you don't give a shit about eating.
Because
You've got people to entertain.
It's like fighting. All your senses come in where it's like, I don't have to sneeze, I don't have to fart, I don't have to blink.
I know, isn't that weird? When I have sneezed a couple of times on stage, and it always makes me go, "What the fuck?"
So
like that's an insane sneeze if I have to do it in front of an audience.
The adrenaline comes in. If you're not a sociopath, the adrenaline comes in. And
coughing's a different thing, but sneezing is weird.
Coughing
like it's weird to sneeze. On
coughing
stage.
happens, especially if you're speaking.
Yeah, especially if you get caught in the mouth. What's up, bitch? But I don't ever have to pee until I get off stage.
You don't have to pee. You're not hungry. You don't need to fuck anything.
It's just like a fight. You learn to embrace that and know that these are all the things of the human body telling me to shut the fuck up and focus.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Yeah, it's all on you. It's all on you. You know, like when people are staring at you, the last thing you're going to think about is, oh, I'm kind of hungry.
But the guys, the guys who smoke too much,
I could go for an orange. No, everyone's staring at you.
The guys who do too many drugs, smoke too much, drink too much, they're the ones who don't quite recognize that these are all the human body like working for you to help you get over this.
Yeah. It's an
fight or
event.
flight.
Now, when you say smoke too much, eat too much, and drink too much, you were looking at me, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's weird that that lets you know you're doing real comedy. It's still nerve wracking,
but
even these like little 85-seat shows.
And you're a human being, right?
Like when someone came in and said you got to go on stage next, but it was actually Teeb, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not ready. Like there's that moment that comes on you when you go, I better not go up there and eat some dick.
But isn't it when the
you
best
gotta think
comedy
about
comes
it for a
out when you're
second.
not ready though?
Sometimes no.
But sometimes
Well, this is a really easy, small, cool crowd, and I'm fucking around a lot right now, coming up with a lot of new material and working on a lot of older shit that it's not in any of my specials that I never wound up putting anywhere.
Right.
So I have a bunch of bits that I'm really concentrating on, putting together like a full hour right now. So right now, I like a crowd.
It's
like
hard
that.
though when you can't. It's hard when they say you're next, and it really is you're next. You don't have a second to think about it.
Yeah.
You do get kind of thrown into a situation where you really dug a hole for yourself, and it's like it's a challenge, and it's possible to get out of it.
Sure,
but it's still a hole though.
But
that you don't want to have at the beginning of a show.
If you haven't settled into yourself though, but you know what? The best thing I like is if I'm in a conversation with somebody and they're like, "Hey, you're next." And it's like, "Okay, cool." Then I'm going to go on there.
No, that's because your mind's already firing off.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
I
great
agree
thing
with
about
that.
This podcast.
No, it's fun.
In the green room.
It's fun to go out there and say, "Hey, I was just back there with the other comics," and now you can go listen to it.
Yeah, and
like I love that
happening.
crossover. I love it.
Yeah.
They love that it's happening, and then they can go listen and have people come off stage and go, "Oh, that fucking abortion joke didn't go so good."
Yeah.
And then they go, "Yeah, I remember that joke. That joke was foul." Like people in the audience can remember it.
But we're having the same amount of fun, or maybe more, because we know there's an audience listening than we would be if we were all hanging around backstage at a show that didn't have a podcast.
Yeah, sure.
It makes it so much more fun for us, and then that translates to the people that are listening.
Yeah. More fun, definitely.
That like we're having a good time. We're like enjoying each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we remember
until
the old
Brian
days.
comes in with some fucking music
Cat
and
videos.
ruins our debate about the Oscars.
He's reaching for the fucking computer right now, this cocksucker. The old days
He's been quiet for a while. He's been very dormant. Here we go.
What is that?
Nirvana.
Okay.
Never mind.
You never hung around the Comedy Store, Doug, but the old days of the Comedy Store parking lot, Freddy knows those days. That was like, we could have had a fucking podcast back there every night.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
We had so much fun.
Because it was a real crossroads, especially like you guys who mattered, the majority who didn't. The Julia Ross.
I always had amazing, smoke circles outside the Improv on Melrose. Like all that stuff. Like it's. This is great that this has happened, but it's a lot of stuff was missed.
Brian had a great idea. There was a place that was for rent right across the street from the Improv, and we were like, "Fuck! Imagine we put a podcast studio right across the street from the Improv.
Yeah.
You just have people.
Anybody's coming by, yeah.
But then I'd be like, dude, we'd get people killed.
Yeah.
They'd be running across the street high as fuck,
Yeah.
misjudge the distance.
They can walk down to the light. I'm always parking on that opposite side there, and I get across okay.
Yeah, it's scary though.
It's a busy street.
Melrose once. I was coming down. I was on my way to go to Swingers to get some food. And for whatever reason, as I'm coming down Crescent Heights, I stopped when I got close to Melrose, and a fucking guy just ran to the light. Flew by like 90, 100 miles an hour.
Oh, boo that. Boo that
What
shit.
is this, morning radio? God damn it.
We don't like that speaker.
I looked around like, where's that crowd coming from?
You know, that's what they do on Adam Carolla show. He has a whole board.
Yeah.
It's all
Has,
morning
sound
show, right?
effects.
Yeah.
They have songs they play for each guy. Like, he's Freddy Lockhart. He's kind of crazy.
isn't
He
that-
does a Morgan Freeman impression.
Isn't that the wrong idea about this whole medium, though?
I don't know. It's the right idea for him. Adam Carolla loves radio. so for him-
Freeman impression.
He knows too much.
His name
comes Freddy
is
Lockhart.
Freddy Lockhart.
Do you like videos that will bore you to
He's
death?
friends with Frank Caliendo.
Not anymore.
They had a falling out, probably due to money.
Due to the Fox NFL.
Fox NFL?
Yeah.
No, they had
How's
an
it- what's
Oscar
that falling
argument.
I do that show, and he does that show.
What show?
Fox NFL.
Okay.
The NFL on Fox.
He does it with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's looks like that's the end of it.
That's the end of your friendship.
Yeah. For one of us.
What happened?
Ooh.
I don't understand.
You know, things happen in show business.
What does that mean?
You know, he gave me the biggest break of my life.
Right.
Frank Caliendo. Smartest guy I ever knew about show business.
Okay.
And
Wait a minute. You know me. How insulting.
But you know what? You left me for some years, Joe Rogan. About 7 years.
You never find.
You left me. You didn't email. You didn't write. You didn't call.
As we live. Anyway, so what
How
happened?
old a man are you, Freddie Lockhart?
I'm
1,000.
47.
Those are
Jesus.
1,000 lives. You,
July 18th, 1979. I'll be 33 in July.
You worked with him. He gave you the biggest break of your life. Now, what's wrong though between the two? of you?
There's nothing wrong between the two of us.
But you said that for one of you, the friendship is over.
I think Frank just finds comics, likes them, and moves on to the next.
So he doesn't like you anymore.
Probably not.
What's that about?
He's a fair weather Frank.
I didn't do anything to him. Yeah.
I'm still confused. I don't see where the break has taken
Nothing
place.
with him and I. It's just the kind of thing where it's like he figures out who he likes, and quickly along, he doesn't like anybody else. You know?
So he doesn't like you anymore. So
he doesn't dislike
talk to you
me
anymore.
Yeah, we don't talk.
You don't talk to him anymore.
No.
Do you ever call him and he ignores you?
No.
So what's wrong here? This
We
is
were
crazy
never
talk.
buddies. We talked on the set of the show that we did. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't see where you haven't.
But
really
same with
explained-
you, though. You were explaining the absence, and for a long time you left, and I never saw you.
Well, I just wasn't at the comedy store.
But I never heard from you. I never got a text or an email or a Facebook or nothing. I was a little upset.
What is he doing?
I think he's making fun of Freddy.
What do baby noises
I'm a
have to
little
do with
upset.
any of this
You're upset?
shit?
I'm happy we reunited, though.
Sometimes I just get overwhelmed. I don't mean
You got a lot of
anything
people out
by
there,
it.
Joe.
Too many sometimes.
You got too many.
We got 10 minutes till we have to move our cars.
I know. Everybody in the lot?
Oh, the lot closes at 2 also?
We still haven't figured out why Frank Caliendo was upset at you, but
He's
he
not
did
upset at me at all.
expertly divert it to
He
me.
just moved on.
He just moved on. Gordon Gekko moved on.
He moved on like
He moved
one. It took one
Freddie,
more
this has been
late night argument about the Oscars. And
one
he's like, I gotta
revealing motherfucking podcast.
I'm done with this shit.
My dog is boring, and Frank Caliendo hates me. It's the end of it, folks.
Your dog has great taste in television.
Freddie, how's your podcast
and-
going? Please tell me it's going well. I don't want to fucking see you kill yourself.
Freddie,
That's
how's your
right.
podcast? How's your podcast, Freddie? Freddie, how's your podcast?
Freddie knows movies. I can't say he loves them, but he does know them.
What's the
Freddie
name of your
knows
podcast, though?
Freddie knows movies.
No way.
Yeah. Can you
Holy
believe that?
shit.
No, just joking. It's called What's Good with Freddie Lockhart.
Could you imagine?
What's good?
You imagine it
I
was
can't imagine.
Freddie loves
I
movies.
can't imagine. There's like
Hey,
we
look,
hate-
you're
we
the only
hate
guy who loves movies?
Bro.
There's already shows with similar names, but
Oh, please
But-
turn it on him. Please turn it on
but
him.
good.
Please
what's it
give
called?
him some.
Good
Jesus
stuff?
Christ, give him some.
What's good?
What's good?
What's good?
Yeah, you got
With
something to
Freddie
say about that?
Lockhart.
And it's like weekly. Do you come out like around Mondays or something, or
Jesus Christ.
what?
That's very condescending.
Why?
No, we're about what, monthly right now?
Oh, monthly.
Yeah.
And do you see like advanced screenings and stuff?
I
or-
see advanced screening. I saw the Avengers.
Why do you only do it once a month?
Yeah, because that seems too
You know,
too
my-
rare for a movie thing.
My podcast is a bit like a food truck. I don't quite know when and where it's going to be, but a lot of times when he gives me a date, I have to cancel because I have something going on.
No.
Yeah.
Do you work a lot
Somebody's
during the day?
pants
You do a
fell
lot of
off.
shit during the day?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll fuck you up, man. But you should make time for the podcast. The thing
But
about
I
it
do
is,
voiceovers and such during the day. I asked to do one, and then a lot of times you're doing one, and I can't do one.
well, you need to get another fucking producer.
I know.
Oh!
Whoa!
Big fat fucking ace! Oh!
Wow. I like my producer, though. I like him quite a bit.
You need to be more flexible with your time. Figure
I'm
out
very
a way
flexible with my time.
to find Brian's openings.
Do you have any fart noises in there?
Wait a minute. Beep. That was the homo alarm. Now he's just... I'm watching him. He's pressing these fucking buttons randomly.
He's going nuts right now.
Okay.
Do you know why fart noises are so
Yeah.
funny?
Why?
Because it's not a real fart.
Brian,
There's no consequences.
Jesus, buddy. I
Yeah,
love you.
seriously, you gotta change your diet.
So
We're on
down,
hour
son.
5 of Ice House
At
Chronicles.
least.
How many
That's
people
right.
are watching now?
I don't know. I
Are you
have
just
Look
trying
at
to
it.
cancel it?
Figure it out.
I'm gonna
Go on the Ustream thing.
All right, here I
Are
go.
there really people watching this?
There
I think there are.
Oh, there are.
I always like to know how many.
900
There's
or
900 people.
60 people.
Anybody on a
Listen,
PlayStation?
960.
You guys are beautiful.
The powerful 960.
You guys are all beautiful.
Yeah, we love
We
you.
love the fuck out of you.
Yeah, it's
thank
awesome. I think they had a good time though. That was pretty fun.
It was a fun podcast, man. Except for Freddy Lockhart.
Jesus Christ.
Every time you single me out, you son of a bitch. Every time.
I can't help it.
I know, you can't.
You're the wounded antelope strayed by the waterhole.
All right, Freddy Lockhart. We're going to return with What's Good very soon.
Yeah, we are. aren't
What's
we?
good?
Freddie Lockhart.
This is the song. This is the What Good song. It's sung by Doug Benson. Take it, Doug. What's good?
What's good enough for Freddie L?
But don't memorize
It's
dates.
good enough. Or go to hell.
Yeah.
Freestyling. What's good, Freddie Lockhart? What's good? What's good?
What is good? What's
in
good lately?
your hood?
Yeah, in your where you live.
Freddie Lockhart.
My hood's swell.
What's good?
Yours is swell. Yours is swell.
Have you seen Moonrise Kingdom yet?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
What's your
good.
favorite wood, Freddie Lockhart?
What's good?
What's good? What's good?
Do you like 5-year engagement?
Do you ever say yes when you know you should? Say no.
What's good?
Freddie Lockhart.
What's good?
We got 8 minutes.
What's your favorite food?
I like
Freddie
asparagus.
Lockhart.
Like asparagus. Like asparagus. Like asparagus. Like asparagus. Asparagus is good.
What's good? Did Tommy ever give you
dubstepping
good
this conversation?
comedy advice? Freddie Lockhart. What's the best comedy advice Tommy ever gave you?
Well, it's not just that, okay? Don't be out of line. Be
My message to the aliens is I am available. I'm available for abducting. Ding, 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 ding. I know how to keep a secret. Secret.
Chris Hamburger.
And I have no credibility. So you don't have to worry about me blowing up your spot. If you abduct me, aliens, it's a safe secret. Good night, everybody.
Joel Weir.
We'll see you next week on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, and most likely the Ike House Chronicles. We're gonna do Wednesday night again next week.
Probably.
Fuck it, right? Why not?
Yowie Kikomba.
Wednesday night shows have been fun as fuck in the main room. Doug Benson, you around Wednesday night, 10 p.m.?
I don't know.
Doug
Can't
Benson.
commit right now.
He added drama.
No, I'm not.
Suspense.
I'm
Damn
not. I gotta go to Bonnaroo.
Ooh.
Bono who?
Bono
Yeah.
who? Bono what?
Bono nigga,
Bono
please.
where?
Where is Bonnaroo?
It's in outside
California,
of
right?
Nashville.
Damn.
Good guess, Brian.
Yeah.
And
real
are you
close.
doing it stand up in a tent
That was
out
me.
there?
They have I'm doing stuff in the cinema tent.
Ooh.
Yeah. Showing.
like a movie.
Showing movies, having fun with them. Yeah.
And doing a podcast as well.
No podcast this time.
How could you not do that?
I do different stuff all the time.
You're a fucking savage.
Yeah.
I love you for that.
I change it up.
That's the greatest thing about you.
I have fun. I am doing the podcast on June 9th in Baltimore at the Comedy Factory, and on it's already sold out, but I'm doing it in New York on the 11th, and tickets are already gone, but
Edmonton, I leave in 7 fucking hours.
Oh my
and
God,
yet here
Edmonton!
I am. I'm on a podcast.
Is anyone from Edmonton listening, Brian?
I am.
I'm sure they are.
14 people.
How do you know that? You're
14
so
from
fast with
Edmonton.
it. He's so fast
His
with the numbers.
statistics are out of control.
He's slow with everything else, but the numbers, he's
really
right on
tight
top.
with everyone at Google.
Well, I take that back. There's only half of that.
7 from
7
Edmonton.
is half.
The other 7 have gone to bed. Those cows don't feed themselves, okay, folks?
Get implants in cows and cats.
Yeah,
as soon
not
as possible.
cats.
And
Cats
here's
won't take it. They'll chew it out and pull it out of their fucking body cavity. You can't leave them up with stitches. They'll lick the stitches until they come clean, and they'll claw out that fucking bag of plastic you put inside their
I'm
their
tired
tit
of that
cavity.
happening.
What are we talking about?
Freddy
Hospitals,
Lockhart,
man.
any last thoughts? Tell these
Cavities?
people where this one podcast, which has forever tainted you for the rest of your life.
Cavities, buttholes, alpha males, dominance. I lose. Enjoy.
Doug Benson, any
Wow.
last thoughts?
Yeah,
It's been
I win. That's
fascinating.
my last he loses.
This has been a hell of a goddamn
Oh,
podcast.
so
week.
much fun.
Thank you, everybody that tuned into this. And thank you to everybody that tunes into Doug Loves Movies on iTunes.
Yeah, thank you for
and,
that.
And go look at the back episodes of What's Good. I know he's a lazy bitch and he only gets one out once a month, but it's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, listen to him. What's
Pretty good stuff. You can also check out all of the Death Squad podcast. What is the Death Squad, ladies and gentlemen? We don't even know. Just go along with it. Stop asking questions.
Hashtag
Go to
Death Squad.
deathsquad.tv and buy a t-shirt, and then you'll understand. You'll wear that stupid cat with the Chaplin mustache. It's not a Hitler, it's a Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
And
It's
and
not a Hitler, it's
you'll-
a Chaplin.
You'll
That's-
understand. You'll understand.
Somebody says
everything.
that every night in a singles bar.
Thank you to everybody who tunes into the Joe Rogan Experience. Thank you to everybody who listened to all of our nonsense, all 200 plus episodes. And that's it. That's it. This is
Aiko,
fucking
Tanaka,
so
Joe
Aiko,
Rogan,
Tanaka.
Freddy Lockhart,
Salutations.
Doug Benson.
Boom.
I'm Brian Redban. Thanks for listening. Here's Mike Young.
Jihad, we love you.
Take me back now, funny how time disappears. Young rebels on the street full of fire and fear. The late night street fights underneath the street lights. DJ played a record that you needed on that night. Too young for bars, just rocking in the cars. Looking for action like some neighborhood movie stars. Running around town now, free as a bird. Just loud as you can, cause you gotta be heard. Your blood pumps steel, you feel real, invincible. Too cool for school, yo, I never met the principal. Spend every night getting high as a kite, just sneaking in the back and eating everything in sight. Young with the hunger, fast pace, no fear. I'm living every day, I'm gonna live 100
Take
years.
me back when I was a kid. Never had to worry about what I did. But I'm a man now, what's the plan now? Gotta get it done, no time for fun now. Take me back when I was a kid. Never had to worry about what I